I welcome you guys all today. I understand everybody here is today living life because why? You must understand you must be great. That's why. That's why you're living today. Or else every single day you must understand that when you're living great, you understand every single day to be an inspiration. I promise you now, why do you want to be an inspiration today? You have to understand that when you're giving ideas and when you're really doing something to reason every single day in a different way, you find new opportunities. And where are the opportunities today? I understand it's information. I promise you, if you want to achieve your life and you want to be great and you want to achieve everything you ever want, you can do it by communicating. What do you really communicate? You're communicating right now some information about yourself and what you wear and what you're doing in daily life. I promise you all day long, understand that what's important every single day is fame. I understand when you understand what fame is, you understand what growth is. I promise you now, every single day, I promise you everybody here would rather be famous. Or else you'd rather be famous than what you are today. I promise you that what's amazing is everybody here wants to have Justin Bieber fame. I promise you everybody here wants to have Jesus Christ fame. I promise you. And now if you don't believe you're worthy of that, then understand that's why you'll never be a public speaker. But those who believe they deserve fame like Jesus Christ are the ones that need to get up on the microphone. I promise you when you get up on the microphone daily and you start to really perform and outperform yourself and you start to really do something that's really according to personal growth, you'll find new ways and new strategies and new techniques every single day to make sure that you're worth it and that you're worth it in a way that you're learning and studying and making sure every single day you're reading something to go and perform something on the street sometimes, because that's how you boost confidence also. Do you believe I'm boosting my confidence in front of people today? Of course I am. Every single day I do a public speaking event in terms of life where I go in front of people, I boost my confidence like this because I see many people get to see me and what I do in daily life. I promise you every single day I do that, I make sure every single day I go and focus upon my ability to go and increase my strength, which is communication and which is living life. I promise you that's my nice beautiful strength every single day. I make life my strength. In a sense, so what's a weakness today? I understand weakness is something that doesn't communicate. I promise you weakness is something that wants to die. I promise you when people want to die, I understand they're in depression. Or else why are they in depression for? Or else it's because they're not speaking up. Or else those people who are anti-social club and those people who are anti-social today are the serial killers and they're the Jasons and the nice beautiful Freddies as well. I promise you everything's beautiful today, isn't it? I promise you that what's amazing is God says that this world is good. Totally. I promise you, even with the killings going on today and the suicide, I promise you God says it's good. I promise you that God says it's good that Jesus Christ died for you on the cross. I promise you either way that what's amazing is understand that whatever's happening today, you can do it better. You can make sure every single day you can do your communication skills better and you can focus upon a better life. Do you agree? Do you agree about a better life with yourself? I promise you what's amazing is about a life that you have every single day. You must understand to always agree in terms of I agree. You must say I agree. But what's amazing every single day is focus upon your ability to communicate. I promise you when you communicate differently and differently and differently, you find new ways and new strategies and new techniques to make sure that you're the best you can be. I promise you that's all I do every single day and that's what I focus on. I focus on growth because I understand one key skill now that really helps me to grow, and that's my journal. I write in my journal anytime. I can write over here and I can start growing without this video. I can just keep writing something down like a book. I write the Bible like in terms of a physical book. I write everything down. In terms of physicality, I make sure I go and type it out. If I'm not doing a video in terms of life coaching, then I'm making sure that I go and write something physically on a typewriter and I just keep typing and typing and typing and typing. What am I typing? I'm typing my life out. I'm planning my life out. I'm planning the strategies. I'm planning how will I go about life. I understand that what's amazing is I go and get real estate today, and then what happens is I have cash flow. I have all the money in the world in terms of plastic. I go and travel the world, and with or without your fame, in terms of with or without you guys, I'm always doing my work around the world, and I don't even have to be famous anymore. They're saying I don't need fame to live my life. I don't need to be famous like Justin Bieber or Jesus Christ, but I need to do my work. I need to do this because this is what makes me happy. I promise you, not the plastic money. I love to do this, which is life. I love to do life. I love to be able to go and inspire people with my information product. I'm saying that's something amazing. But when I have the cash flow and I have the plastic money and I can go travel the world, I don't need fame. I don't need fame when I can travel the world and I can travel to every single country in the world and I have the plastic money to do so and I have a family, I have everything. I don't need the fame. Do you understand? But I can go on YouTube and I can go on Instagram and I can go on my Mega Drive and I can continue my work for the rest of my life and I don't need to be something famous. Do you understand? Because I already can travel the world for free. Do you understand? So once I travel the world for free, I understand the only way to do so today is to understand that you have to give information. You have to understand, you have to get yourself real estate if you want to travel the world for free, so you can get all that plastic money. So realize every single day that what's amazing about life is understand you have opportunities. You have real estate around you every single day, but making sure that you're keeping that real estate and don't sell real estate. I mean, once you get real estate, hold on to it. You hold on to it for 80 years and you 10x your money. I mean, in a sense, so that's the amazing thing about it. I understand the Grant Cardone, for example, teaches that you must hold real estate for 10 years and then sell it. You never sell real estate. You never sell real estate. And why is that? Because what's amazing about real estate is understanding that when you hold it long term, you make the money anyway. I promise you that it's much more worthy of you to understand that you don't scam other people with plastic money, but you make sure you give them plastic money. I promise you that's much more of a nice, beautiful persona every single day, to understand that if you want to travel the world, you make sure you have real estate. I mean, if you want the best business in the world, I realize it's a coaching business. I realize it's one of those communication businesses you need. You need to understand that's the best business in the world, and it's not real estate. I promise you, real estate is something that enables you to just travel the world on plastic money. I mean, understand, although realize that what's amazing about life is understand that you never save your money in terms of plastic. You make sure you invest your plastic money back into your business. And then what do you do with the plastic money? You just make sure you travel life. But understand, if people don't want to watch you, and people don't want to come to your seminars, and people don't want to come to your live performances, you grab your nice, beautiful cash flow that you have with real estate, and you go and travel the world with your wife and kids or husband, and then let it be, and just go and do your work. I mean, you understand? Because you're already successful. So why do you want to go and create events for people who don't want to come and watch you? I mean, in a sense, so realize if they don't want to watch you, I mean, do not create them events. I mean, you understand? I mean, what's amazing is you're never even doing it for them. But what's amazing is, let's say no matter what you're doing every single day, you must understand communication skills is the only way to grow. I promise you, this is why I'm growing. I realize this is why I'm mature. I realize this is why I'm maturing. I mean, this is why every single day I go and focus upon my ability to go and communicate daily, because it feels great to be in front of a crowd and have no tension. I have no tension. I'm not afraid to be in front of a crowd. I mean, you understand? So what's amazing is I practice and practice. I have over 160 hours of practice here. I mean, you understand? I mean, just communicating in front of a crowd. So every single day you do it. I mean, every single day you do it. I promise you it's a schedule. You have to be here every day. You have to be doing it 1 hour a day. I promise you it's a schedule. I mean, do you understand? So sometimes I do it 2 hours. I mean, sometimes I do it 3 hours. I mean, what's amazing every single day is find the information I have and come and learn some information daily, because that information is going to help you. Or else information helps people get off the street. Or else information helps you get real estate. Or else information helps you become a billionaire. Or else information helps you travel the world. I mean, understand? So I've been living around Australia. I've been around 50 accommodation centres around Australia. I've been to Perth. I've been to Hobart. I've been to Darwin. I've been to Alice Springs. I've been to Adelaide. I've been to Sydney. I've been to Melbourne. I mean, do you understand? I've been to Richmond. I've been to Fremantle. I've been all over Australia. I've been to Cairns. I've been to McNeil Connor. I've been to Townsville. I mean, I've even been to Sunshine Coast and Mooloolaba and Maroochydore. I've been to the nice, beautiful Noosa over there as well. I promise you that what's amazing, I've been to Gold Coast. And why is that? I realize communication skills. I mean, it's because of my information. I realize it's because I have the money to do so. I mean, how do I get the money? I learn how to get the money. I learn how to make my time freedom. I learn how to get all the plastic money I need. I mean, why do you need a car for? I mean, what for? I mean, you don't even need a car to live life. You just need Uber. I mean, get yourself an Uber and make that your car. I mean, like that, you'll be saving $6,000 on vehicles every single year. I mean, you understand? So people who are driving the car and who have an actual mortgage rate, I mean, what's amazing is understand that you never get yourself a mortgage rate and you never get yourself a car. I mean, you understand? Because once you get a loan from the bank, you have to work for it. You have to understand. Then you have to go and give them all the money back. I mean, never get yourself a loan. And never get yourself a $1,000 loan or anything. I mean, what's amazing is try to live on what you have. I mean, you understand? I mean, never go borrowing money from other people, but make sure you understand that what's amazing is if you need real estate, you have to understand you have to borrow the money from real estate in terms of the bank. But understand that what's amazing is learn about that. I mean, that's the only time to borrow money. I realize if you want to borrow money, you borrow money from real estate, and that's that. In terms of the bank. I realize you go to the bank, you get real estate money, and then you understand you make your money. I mean, every single day is understand that if you go and borrow money from your friends today, or else they're going to want that money back. I mean, do you understand? But what's amazing is giving all the money in the world. I mean, what is giving all the money in the world? I mean, every single day I come here, I give knowledge, and then I succeed much more because I can be in front of a crowd. I can public speak. I can actually be successful. I understand now I can pick up my journal at any time. I love this nice, beautiful planning skill that I just learned recently, which is I can start doing this nice, beautiful life coaching in my journal. But I understand that this time it's much different because I'm much more aware of how to really coach myself in a journal. I understand how I can write a book of 10,000 pages in one day. I mean, you understand? I can really write fast. I mean, although I make my nice, beautiful journal, my nice, beautiful book of life. I mean, every single day I put a date in terms of today's date and have a journal in 2 phones. I have 2 phones, I realize, because sometimes one phone is doing something while I'm writing on the other phone. I mean, you understand? Or else if I want to write something down now, I write it down in my video over here. But sometimes my phone over here, which is recording me, is doing something. So I get my other phone and I start writing my quote book over here. I have over 31,000 quotes. And why do I have 31,000 quotes? I realize that's 31,000 ideas. I realize when I give you 31,000 ideas for free, I mean, guess what? You become richer. You become richer in ideas. You become richer in wisdom and everything that you're doing every single day. You're focusing upon a better life. I understand I have a new discipline now as well, that every single time I get to pitch stream more, I'm wearing a jumper and I'm wearing long pants. I mean, why is that? Because over here it's always windy, or else over here it's always shady, or else there's no sun over here, but there's sun inside, or else I have sun, but realize it's a sunny day, but just because there's a nice beautiful bridge above me, or else it blocks the sun, and that's how I love it. I love to make sure that I go and do my work in the shade, but I make sure every single day when I do my work in the shade, I have a jumper, I have long pants, or else every single time now, I understand that what's amazing is my plan A is come to pitch stream more. Or else I come to pitch stream more to do my busking performances, which is my plan A. Or else my plan B is marketplace stage. I go to the marketplace stage. So let's say this nice beautiful video only goes for 1 hour. I can choose to go to marketplace for another hour because the lights go on at 7 o'clock. I mean, understand? So either way I can do my work and continue to do my work at marketplace. And then what happens is, if marketplace stage doesn't work, I realize I go to the marketplace post office and I sit over there and I do my how-to video. I mean, understand? I do it for 1 hour. So either way, I have no excuses. But what's amazing is, if that doesn't work, I have plans, or I already have plan D. I go back to my Q-Space hotel. I make sure I go do my video there then. I mean, understand? I go to my hotel where I live. Or else what's amazing is I live inside only. Or else, although what's amazing every single day is I focus upon a better life. I always have, I have plan A, I have plan D, I have plan B, I have plan C, I have plan A, in terms of plan E. I mean, I have all the plans. I mean, you understand? I have all the directions. And why? I'm planning my life ahead. I'm planning my life ahead in my video right now. I understand when I do that, I focus upon different strategies and different techniques to make sure that I'm exposing my life the best I can. Because I need to be the best I can be every single day. I promise you there's nothing else. I mean, there's no excuses for why you cannot be the best you can be. I promise you every single day I focus upon communication to get me there. So understand, when somebody speaks like this, you must listen. You must listen to this communication skill. I promise you this is a communication skill. You must understand who's an inspiration over here. You must understand everybody's inspiration. You must understand, although I'm leading people right now. I'm leading people through communication skill more than anybody else here. I mean, understand? I'm making sure every single day I'm giving that nice, beautiful information. So those who are really doing more than the rest are bigger leaders and better leaders than the rest. I mean, you understand? Or else everybody's a leader. But sometimes I do 600 times much more than you. I'm 600 times more of a leader than you. I promise you that what's amazing every single day is make sure every single day you're growing. You have to be growing. You have to be looking at yourself in the mirror, and you have to be loving yourself. You have to understand every single day to focus upon different life strategies and focus upon life coaching and focus upon managing yourself first, and then you understand why you can manage other people. I realize every single day I'm focusing on loving thyself. But what's amazing is from 12 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock in the morning, I can watch Netflix and it's so quiet in my hotel. I promise you, it's so quiet. I have so much peace and bliss. I can start reading from 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. and sometimes 12 a.m. to 10 a.m. I can do some Netflix, I can do some writing, and I can do some reading. I mean, I just lay down, I just relax, and every single day it's like that. But what's amazing is sometimes I go and do my music production from 12 a.m. to 10 a.m. I mean, I love to work in the nights, I love to work in the daytime, I love to work in the afternoon, I love to work in the sunset and sunrise, I love to be here in the morning, I love to be here at night time too. I promise you, although I make sure I have a 6 p.m. curfew every single day. I promise you, although that I realize the most recent 1 month, I realize that I've been coming around my hotel in terms of I've been coming back to my hotel around 9 o'clock at night. I promise you, although it's because I'm a Sydney sider anyway. But what's amazing is understand I try to stick to the 6 p.m. curfew. I promise you, although I make sure I do my work here before sunset. I try to be in my accommodation before sunset. I mean, understand? So what's amazing every single day is my sunset clock, which is my Apple Watch. I realize 2 hours and 11 minutes, I have sunset coming up. I mean, sunset means that in 2 hours and 11 minutes, I can do this nice, beautiful program for another 2 hours and 11 minutes, and then it gets nighttime. I mean, do you understand? So my Apple Watch is always alarming me to show me really when sunset and when is sunrise, so I can do my work. I realize that if I have 1 hour until nighttime, I come here anyway. I come here and I do my nice, beautiful 1 hour program. I don't care if there's people or not. But what's amazing is I come and do it anyway. I realize that every single day I pump my nice beautiful music on the way here and I pump my music on the way back. And sometimes I get the microphone and I start to rap my music. I mean, I put the instrumental song on and I start to really rap to my music while I push my trolley. I realize now I never push my trolley. I do push my trolley, but I drag it most of the time. I mean, in a sense, so it's always behind me as I'm singing. And what I do, I put my nice beautiful cable on top of my shoulder and then I push my trolley, because I understand that when I put my nice beautiful cable over my shoulder, I understand the cable's not on the ground. And as I drag my trolley, I sing and my nice beautiful music is playing. I understand, although I can do that because I'm a music producer. I understand that what's amazing is I create my own beats. I create my own music. I mean, you understand? I don't need to listen to Armin van Buuren's music. I don't have to listen to Deadmau5 music. I don't have to listen to anybody else's music. I don't care who's dead and who's not. I mean, you understand? I make my own music. I go and listen to my own. I listen to my own music every single day, and I'm happier like that. I don't even need their ideas. I don't need their ideas in how they make music. I just go and create my own. I go and learn how, because I'm that powerful. I don't need anybody in terms of life except I to learn my life. I promise you now, if you can only go on your own and you don't even need Jesus Christ, you don't even need anything other than yourself, I mean, guess what? I realize Jesus says, you go for it. I mean, do you understand? I mean, if you need nobody else in life, you just need yourself then. I mean, do you understand? You don't need anybody but you. I promise you, that's the only deal. But what's amazing is go and learn from Jesus Christ as well. I promise you, that man who is a God will teach you something. I promise you, every single day I'm learning something for nothing. I'm making sure every single day I'm learning something to make sure I grow. I make sure every single day I focus upon different strategies so I can teach you something. I realize over the past 3 days, I've connected 3,000 words together for myself in terms of my I love you. I mean, you understand? I connect 3,000 words every 3 days. I mean, you understand? So every single day, I understand every single day I'm connecting 1,000 words and more. I mean, in a sense, so every single day I go on synonyms and antonyms and I start reading. I mean, this is this, and this is this, and this is this, and this is this. And then my communicational vocabulary becomes better and better and better and better. And then I come here more confident and I speak much better and I speak much more explosion in a better way. I mean, you understand? I mean, every single day I explode in a better way. I'm always making sure every single day I do something greater. I realize when I do something greater, I come here and I do a performance. I realize this time I have a nice beautiful, let's say a nice beautiful table, which is on, I mean, it's just below my nice beautiful camera where you're watching me. I understand that what's amazing about this beautiful table is it gives me a nice beautiful balance. I realize that once it's right there, I realize that nobody's going to step on my nice beautiful table. I mean, do you understand? Although there are some crazy people, so understand that when there's some crazy people, understand this. I understand I protect my beautiful technology, so if you want to steal it from me, I'll chase you. I'll chase you and I'll bring you down. I'll promise you, although that what's amazing is understand I lift people up only. I make sure you understand that you never take crap from anybody. I mean, understand, but when you understand this, you receive the knowledge they give you. Or else when they give you something, you must receive the knowledge. You must understand that when you ask somebody something and they don't reply, you have to realize that they don't have the information you're looking for. I mean, you understand? So realize it's not against you, but it's against themselves. You must understand they have to find the knowledge within themselves to reply to you. Or else if you ask a woman out, or if you ask a man out, and they don't reply, or else it's because they don't have the love to give you. I mean, go and find somebody else. I mean, you understand? So realize you don't need somebody else, you just need yourself to live your life. So when you're living your life differently, I understand every single day I enjoy it. I enjoy when you're living your life differently. I enjoy when you're successful. I want everybody here more successful. I want everybody here to love themselves more. I love everybody more today. I mean, you understand? I love everybody here equally because that's how a leader is. I understand I love you just as much as I love my daughter and son. I mean, you understand? So either way, I'm making sure that what's amazing every single day is I live people. Every single day I live people in a different way. I make sure every single day I focus on God. I focus on Jesus Christ. I focus on I love you. I make sure every single day I focus upon a better ability to make sure I go and grow my skills every single day. So when I grow my skills, I mean, this is how I plan in the video, really. I mean, this is how I really plan in my journal. I mean, this kind of communication is what goes in my quotes. Or else it goes in my quotes as well. I have 31,000 quotes. I mean, 31,000 quotes, I write it in 1 hour video. Very simple. All right, it's very simple. Well, what's amazing is every single time I journal in my nice beautiful notepad, I have a blank page. I mean, my video is a blank page. I'm just talking, aren't I? I just keep talking on my blank page. I fill it up with words. I fill up my journal with words. I mean, you understand? I mean, it's so simple to really talk up. You talk it up. You always talk it up in your life. You must be understanding why you can write a book today. I can write a book. I can write 8 chapters. Or else in 8 days' time, I have an 8-hour audio book just by doing 8 hours on the street. I mean, you understand? I mean, either way, I have 8 chapters in my audio book. I mean, you understand? I make a nice beautiful introduction or whatever. I mean, either way, you have an audio book every single 8 days. I mean, every single 1 hour of this program is a chapter of my life. I mean, you understand? So realize that in 4 days, I already have 8 chapters of my book. I mean, either way, I do sometimes 2 hours of content. But what's amazing is today I do 1 hour. I realize then I may surprise you. I don't know what's going to happen. But what's amazing is I do 1 hour first. I get a nice beautiful portable speaker over here. I have a nice beautiful party going because I realize it has some lasers. I realize that what's amazing is a laser is a light as well. I love light shows. I realize when I go to a festival like Armament Brewing Festival or something like that, I understand that what's amazing is I stay away from festivals now because I have my own festivals. I mean, that's how I create my own festivals over here. Or else this is much more important than any other festival in the world. Or else that is for me in terms of my eye. Or else everybody else is different. Or else when you create your own events, you'll understand what I mean. I understand that what's amazing today is understanding when you go to festivals, you see light shows, you see lasers, you see music, you see many people. But I want you to be the DJ at the festival. I want you to be the main ingredient in the festival. I don't want you to be the crowd. I don't want you to be walking with the crowd. I want you to understand that when you eat dinner or something like that, you eat alone. I mean, you understand why. You understand who's the most important in your life. You understand you. Or else when I eat, I never eat with other people. I never go calling other people to go to the restaurant. I never eat at restaurants anymore. I don't eat at restaurants because they overprice everything. Or else a $30 pasta, I mean, come on, man. I mean, $30, I can eat a whole week. I can eat the whole week with $30. I mean, understand? So what's amazing is understand I never go to restaurants because they're so expensive. I mean, understand? Or else, although the restaurants never give you the nutrients that you need. Or else they never give you the actual food that you need in terms of nutrients. Or else that restaurant food is not the way to go in terms of how to eat. I promise you, if you just eat restaurant food, you'll get fat. I promise you, restaurant is not the way to go. I promise you, although the work is, or else Woolworths and Coles in Australia, you can go and find many foods there that is vegan, and you'll understand whole foods, I mean whole meal foods. I mean, understand that what's amazing is I eat whole meal bread only. I don't eat white bread. I don't eat multi-grain bread. I eat whole meal bread. I eat wheat pix, for example. I can understand, I can eat oats as well, but what's amazing is I choose wheat pix. I like the taste of it. I understand that what's amazing is I love everything. I realize just because I choose one way over another doesn't mean I dislike the other way. I just choose the better way. I choose what is a persona in terms of my life. I realize if I love somebody or something, I love everything. I never say that I dislike it. I mean, I never dislike anything. I love it. I realize just because I pick wheat pix over oatmeal, or else it doesn't mean that I hate oatmeal. I love just wheat pix more. Or else, although I love everything more. I understand that what's amazing is just, or else it's a personal preference. I still love oatmeal, but I choose wheat pix. You have a choice. I mean, in a sense, every single day you're choosing to live your life one way or another. But what's amazing is if you don't choose to live your life, then you're gone from this world and goodbye. I mean, understand? I mean, it's either you want to live or die. I mean, what is your nice, beautiful passion today? Or else, do you want to live or do you want to die? You say, I want to live. Or else now, because you want to live, or else that is your passion. I mean, why is that your passion? Because you want to be great, because you want to be famous, because you want to have a nice, beautiful life. I mean, understand? Or else because you want to have a nice, beautiful life, you must understand there's always a way to do that. I promise you, there's always a way to make your life much happier. I promise you, every time you make yourself happier, you make yourself more spiritual, and you find how to do so. You make sure every single day you plan your life accordingly in a video or in a journal or in a nice, beautiful quote book, and then start leading people. But understand that when I go online, I don't talk to people online. I just reply to people online who talk to me. I mean, do you understand? I don't go sending people messages anymore online. But what's amazing every single day is I make sure every single day to delay gratification as much as I can. But what's amazing is if you do fall in your pleasure activities, you must understand that the only pleasure of life is growth. You must be able to grow. But I understand now exactly how much I grow in my day. I promise you that what's amazing is before I even do this video, I write a bunch of content. And then I do my video differently. I realize that I don't ever prepare a script to come here and read off a script or off a paper to do my video. I mean, I just come and make it up on the spot. Or else what's amazing is understand that my mentors, are doing up to 1 hour video and sometimes up to 2 hour videos. I understand Tim Ferriss does 2 hour videos sometimes and up to 3. I understand that what's amazing is Jim Rogan does up to 3 hour videos every single time. I watch every few days he has a 3 hour video. But what's amazing is understand that since he went to Spotify, I don't even go to Spotify anymore. I understand that what's amazing is I still watch his videos on YouTube because he posts up to 30 minutes. And why is up to 30 minutes? Because Spotify says to him, hey, we gave you a contract, you must post up to 30 minutes on YouTube only. I mean, in a sense, so sometimes he sold himself for money in terms of plastic so he can go on Spotify instead. I understand either way that what's amazing is never sell yourself on plastic money. I mean, you understand? I mean, sell yourself on communication skills and growing yourself. Or else when you grow yourself, you understand plastic money does not grow you. I realize what grows you is how much are you speaking only. I promise you, the more you speak it, or else the more you'll grow it. I promise you now, every single time I go and speak, every single day I go and focus upon my ability to go and do something different. I realize now I understand exactly how I grow because every single time I realize after this video, anywhere over there, I can go and sit down in terms of this moment. I'm always in the moment. I realize that what's amazing is I can start writing something to teach you. I mean, understand? I write in my journal. I don't have to be on video to teach you something. I mean, understand? But I understand although that I make my video, also in terms of my podcast. I mean, do you understand? I remember my first podcast video. I realized it was just an audio. I mean, I was going online searching for a nice, beautiful way to, let's say, have intro music in my audio program. And I realized I find out they want actual money in terms of a subscription plan or something to actually get their music on my program or something like that. So I realize now I can create my own actual music and place it inside of my videos as well. But guess what? I don't want to place any fancy stuff in my nice beautiful videos. Or else once my video starts, or else it starts with my communication skills and that's that. I mean, it doesn't start with my highlights or a advertisement or anything other than my face. In terms of how this video starts is how it finishes in a better way. Or how my video starts is how it finishes in a different way. I understand although when I start live, I start with I and I end with I. I promise you that what's amazing every single day, that sometimes the different aspects of life is also the same. But sometimes you have to understand that sometimes you have to go and mix the same lifestyle with something different. I promise you every single day you must focus on the balance of your life. I mean, have a balance. You must understand that if you have an out of balance of anything, you must understand to go and balance your life in a better way, and understand that if you're going unbalanced in your life, you must go and work on it. You must work on how you can, work on how you can live your life now in a better way. You understand? So every single time you focus on different aspects of life. So when you're out of sync of life, you must understand that music is also out of sync. You must understand that music is also balancing itself while it's in sync as well. I mean, understand? So even though you're out of sync and out of balance of life, or else that's how your life is meant to be. But guess what? Or else that's how it is. Or else now, my life is out of sync in some ways as well, because I understand that sometimes, I can be so much better than this. But I have to work on it, don't I? Or else that is out of balance. I'm still out of balance because I still have to grow. But I'm still balancing myself because I'm still growing. I mean, you understand? So I'm still finding ways to conclude my life in a better way. But I understand that my life never concludes because I understand I give you information for lifetimes. I understand when I give you information for lifetimes, I give $30 for a microphone so I can go and teach you something. I never do it for the microphone. I give $30 so I can get a microphone. I mean, there's a big difference. You never do it for the microphone. You get the microphone so you can go and teach people something with the microphone. I mean, do you understand why I give $30? I mean, do you understand why I'm here today? I gave $14 to be here for 3 months. I mean, understand? I mean, that's how simple it is. And in 3 months, or in 3 months, is 90 hours of videos. I mean, understand? So it's a big deal in front of a crowd. You invest $14 and in 3 months time, you have 90 hours of experience of public speaking in front of a crowd. Or else I have over here, I have over hundreds of people over there. I have over here, I have another 50. I mean, in a sense, so what's amazing is understand that what's amazing is everybody sees my name. I mean, in 10 years time, I realized that what's amazing is I don't expect to be famous. But what's amazing is I expect to grow. I expect to grow. I don't care about fame because sometimes the outside world doesn't want you famous. I mean that. You have to understand that what's amazing is understand that I have mentors. I have Ellen DeGeneres, I have Oprah Winfrey, I have Joe Rogan. I promise you, these individuals have the most views every single day on YouTube. I realize Ellen DeGeneres has 32 million subscribers. I mean, 32 million subscribers, and that's it. I mean, 7.8 billion people on the planet, and she's the only one with a TV show on YouTube right now that has 38 million subscribers. I promise you, and she's a brand. I mean, Ellen DeGeneres is leading the scene with nice, beautiful branding. But guess what? I'm doing more work than her. In a sense, so guess what? I realized then it comes Oprah Winfrey. I realized Oprah Winfrey has around 4 million subscribers online. Joe Rogan has 10 million subscribers online. Do you understand? So either way, those are the leaders of YouTube. Do you understand? Those are the brands. They're actual faces who actually have audiences. Those three. So get on their shows and you'll be promoting yourself to around 80 million people. You understand? So realize if they invite you. Now if they want to invite you, you can go. But what's amazing every single day is invite yourself to come and do a nice, beautiful public speaking event every single day. Understand that when I'm in front of people every single day, I have 10,000 followers every single day. Everybody here is my follower because everybody here can hear me at least. Everybody here can actually follow me right now. I realize everybody here can remember my name and everybody here can follow me for the next 72 years. Apparently it's that simple, isn't it? Apparently sometimes you need a mentor to grow. So I'll grow you every single day, but you have to be following me. You have to be understanding my product. Or else my product is information. Or else my information helps every single area of your life. Apparently it's that simple. So understand that if you want to be anything, you have to understand you have to be yourself the most. I understand a lot of lads today. I understand a lot of people love to go and really, let's say, imitate other people. I understand that, for example, a lot of Lebanese people as well. I promise you, they all want to be Maui. I promise you, they all want to be Maui. Don't worry. I promise you, every single one of them. I promise you now, not every single one of them in terms of I promise you now, most of them want to be just Maui. Or they want to be somebody else, man. Be your name instead of Maui, don't worry. I understand Maui is a Lebanese name and a Syrian name or whatever. I understand all that. I have nothing against people. I understand I love everything. I understand that what's amazing is never hate nothing either. Love nothing as well. You understand? What's amazing is you were created out of nothing. You understand? You came out of nothingness in life. I realize that what's amazing is love this world with all your heart. I realize when you do that daily, you focus upon different areas of equations. I realize what's an equation? I realize it's your ability to solve problems. When you solve problems, you understand 1 times 1 equals a greater life. You understand 2 times 2 equals leading people. You understand 3 times 3 equals having better health. You understand 4 times 4 equals being better than yesterday. You understand 5 times 5 equals having a smile on your face every single day. Give those tips and understand the times tables today. The times tables is understanding how much you're giving. When you're giving more, you focus on more. And when you're focusing on more every single day, you understand how you have to be much more passionate like a dog. Look at that dog. Look at that dog and how much energy it has. Unfortunately, that dog over there has so much energy. Look at it. Every single day you understand how it runs and how it walks. Understand how to be a dog. Understand? Just go and really, really be very energetic because that's how dogs are. Understand? Look at animals. Understand to copy their energy and how they are. Copy an animal and how they react and how they really do life. Never put yourself in dangerous situations. Understand that dangerous situations is being around illegal stuff today. A dangerous situation is anything that puts you into prison today. In terms of a jail, in terms of a police jail. In a sense, so that's a dangerous situation. Don't go illegal matters. In a sense, so realize every single day, go by the book of the law of Jesus Christ the most. Or else sometimes the police go and put Nelson Mandela, or else the police put Nelson Mandela, who's innocent, in the prison. In a sense, so the police also are not so good, are they? I understand, although that what's amazing is this world is much more good than evil. I promise you, although I understand that either way, that sometimes people lie and other people believe lies and then they put you in jail through lies, like Nelson Mandela, in terms of Nelson Mandela. I promise you that what's amazing is Nelson Mandela is the president of Zimbabwe. I promise you, although that today I understand that somebody in terms of life, I understand he's gone from this world, but he's still here in spirit. Do you understand? I realize every single day you must focus upon your life to go and be greater. You have to focus upon doing something that's really going to help you move forward. Or when you help yourself move forward every single day, you focus on different communicational skills to make yourself great. I promise you that's the only deal. The only deal today is making yourself famous. Or else it's making sure you grow. Or else it's making sure you're speaking up more. You have to be speaking up so you understand how to grow. You must understand how to reason. You must reason your life into greatness. Bro, you have to understand every single day. I understand now I can journal. I can journal really this time. I can really understand when I grow and when I don't grow. I realize that when I'm watching and reading something, I'm still growing. I understand I just was watching Nice Beautiful Netflix for about 1 hour. I said I just sat and I just watch and all these nice beautiful images. I just go and scroll through the images of Netflix and I really enjoy it. I went through about 10 TV shows. I was like, what's amazing is 10 TV shows of 8 seasons each, in 1 hour. I mean, 8 seasons. I mean, that's 8 years of work. But understand that no matter what, that 8 years of each TV show. I mean, I watch 80 seasons in 1 hour. I mean, do you understand? So either way, I mean, how do you watch 80 seasons of anything in terms of TV shows? You just go for the images. I just care about the images. I like to go see the images of all those nice, beautiful TV shows. I don't care about the audio. I care to really grow myself. I care to really understand how to grow and how to communicate. I understand when I communicate daily, I want to be having a conversation at the 9 to 5 with people all day long. Whereas now, if I have to choose a 9 to 5 job today, I understand it's really that I go and do social worker. I promise you. I promise you, although, that what's amazing is that your 9 to 5 today, you must be communicating more. You must be adding ideas. You must be looking for ideas. You must be searching for the information of your 9 to 5 job and learning it really fast and really effectively so that you can go and boost your income and so that you can boost your capital. And you have to understand that sometimes when you make money in terms of plastic, or else most people put it in the bank and that's it, or else it just stays there. Or else then people want to take away your money in terms of plastic and they want you to invest it into Bitcoin and they want you to invest your money into the stock market and into cryptocurrency. I mean, do not invest your money into the cryptocurrency. I mean, do you understand? I mean, stay away from cryptocurrency. I mean, stay away from it. I promise you that what's amazing is go and find yourself a skill and go find yourself a passion and understand the passion of all that plastic money you have. You must understand to get away from a 9 to 5 as soon as possible and use that plastic money to get away from a 9 to 5 for a few years. I mean, go live on the plastic money you have right now to stay away from the jobs that you have in a 9 to 5 right now for a few years, or maybe for a few months, or maybe for 2 weeks sometimes. You must understand that what's amazing is go and travel with that money if you can, and realize every single day is use that money for self-education and go and get yourself some books and understand to get yourself internet today every single time. And make sure you have accommodation and food and clothing, and you have to understand you don't need transport. You don't need transport, but you have to get yourself into a place where opportunity is. And now if you want opportunity, come to Sydney, Australia, or go into your main city of your country and understand to go to where the people are. And where all the people are is where the most opportunity is. But there's a big difference between Alice Springs and Sydney, Australia. I mean, and why is that? I mean, Australia has 5 million people and Alice Springs has 20,000. I mean, there's a big difference. So what you have to understand is you have to go where the opportunity is. But where the opportunity is, I realize, is also online. Or as if you can go and live on a farm sometimes, you have to understand that you can also work from the farm and work online, just like this. You can be doing these videos anywhere in the world. You can do it at the farm. You can do it with the cows. I don't care. But what's amazing is go and grow your communication skill. I mean, you understand? But every single time you have to understand the essence of life is coming in front of people like I am today, and I have the most opportunity in Australia right now because Sydney, Australia has the most people. I mean, you understand? In Australia. So I'm born in Sydney. I'm born in Camperdown, Australia, which is next to Newtown. You have to understand St. Alfred Prince Hospital. I understand either way that what's amazing is me and my biological mother are born in the same hospital, but what's amazing every single day is understand that when I give you ideas, I'm giving you a story along with my ideas. I give you my story, I also plan my story out in my video, and then I grow you with what I can from around the world and what I see, and then I understand how to focus upon what I'm doing daily. I promise you that what's amazing every single day is I focus on my communication skill, and now I'm much greater than Brisbane and when I started over 90 days ago. I mean, you understand? I mean, I started nice, beautiful public speaking on the street August 2020. I mean, understand? I mean, now it's 2021. I mean, it's already been 6 months since I've been doing this, but understand that I have over 160 hours of being on the street and doing this. I mean, in a sense, I'm practicing every single day, and I focus on doing something. So what did I see in that 160 hours of busking performances? I have images, I'm looking at images, and that's why I look at Netflix. I look at all those images, but I understand either way, I get some experience from doing this. I get some experience of having a crowd. I get to really, really go and do my passion every single day in front of a crowd, or that's the best way. Or the best way is I'd rather do it in front of a crowd than without a crowd. I understand that what's important though is understanding that I only ever do busking performances in Sydney, Australia, and that's it. I don't do it anywhere else because over here I have beautiful accommodation. I understand over here is nice and warm over here. I understand it's my hometown. I understand that what's amazing every single day is I'm Aussie. I'm Aussie. I understand? Or else what's amazing every single day is I focus upon everything I can. I understand I have a background Serbian. I have a background Croatian. I mean, in a sense, I realize either way, I'm Yugoslavian background, but what's amazing every single day is I focus upon my age, which is 28. I have 28 years of age, but guess what? I have the next 72 years. I mean, what's happening over the next 72 years? I'll reach 100 years of age. Or every single day, I'll go and focus upon my ability to calculate all my finances. So let's say there's a subscription online with YouTube, and let's say you don't want to go on YouTube and have a subscription with YouTube. I realize now, YouTube has a $15 subscription a month. I mean, let's just say you don't want to do that. I said, although 15 times 12 times 72 is how I do my finance. I mean, you understand? Whereas now that number adds up over time into some big number. Although it's not a big number. I promise you, any type of number is big. I promise you, every single number in the world is big. But the biggest number in the world is what you give in information. Whereas now, either way, you must understand that what's important is when you're really traveling throughout life and you're doing something of great experience every single day, you must learn how to calculate your finances over time. You must understand that whatever age you are, you add it up to hundreds, as I just did. I then do all the time and understand every single day that when I do that, I focus on the long picture and how much is YouTube over time in terms of over 72 years. Because I understand that once I get away from, I realize I get away from Spotify because it's $54,000 for me to give them every single, in terms of my life. I mean, in a sense, I stay away from it. I save $54,000 to throw it into traveling instead. I'd rather travel than go on Spotify, and I'd rather travel than do SoundCloud. Or else what's amazing is I go and really be spiritual upon what I say. I focus on really growing people in different aspects of life. So I understand that what's amazing is with $54,000, I go and travel and I go get myself the technology I need, and I just make sure to make more freedom out of that nice, beautiful money. I understand that every single time, if you want more freedom every single day, you focus on different aspects of life and you'll focus every single day to make sure that you're great. You must understand every single day to focus upon different strategies and different ways of saying, I thank you. Or else every single day I focus on different qualities, I thank you. Or else every single day I make sure I go and really focus upon making sure I give those ideas. And when I give those ideas, I focus on different qualities. I realize that no matter what's happening, I realize if somebody's looking at you and you're afraid of them, you have to speak up. You have to speak up because those who are afraid are not speaking up. I speak up so much now that when I see 20 police officers coming to me and to arrest me or something, or let's say no matter what, I promise that what's amazing is nobody's arresting I. I promise that I can never arrest I, but what's amazing is I realize if somebody comes into my life, I used to be so scared of police officers. I mean, do you understand? I realized I was so afraid of them because they beat everybody up. I mean, do you understand? So I realized that now I'm not afraid of them. I mean, I'm not afraid of people because I'm very smart. I mean, understand? So either way, that no matter what happens, you must understand you have to confront your fears. And when they come up to you with battalions or whatever, I mean, speak to them. I mean, understand? So either way, you must understand to speak up. I mean, don't be afraid. I mean, what's amazing every single day is focus upon a greater world, but understand how they rip Jesus off. I mean, in a sense, to realize Jesus is somebody who can never, ever be scammed in terms of lie. I understand that what's amazing is Jesus came here so he can save your life through the information. Because without the information of the Bible, or else then Jesus Christ does not exist. Or else without my video here and doing this video and doing this information, and without giving my information of life, I mean, how do I exist? I mean, you have to understand that every single time you give information differently, and then you focus upon different areas of life every single day. I promise you, I focus on different areas of life all the time because I understand how to grow. I grow myself in different occasions and different equations. I focus on myself every single day to problem solve as much as I can about life. I mean, any type of a skill or idea I get, I throw it into a video. I throw it into my journal. I throw it into my nice, beautiful quote. I mean, that's what a life coach does. I promise you, that's how you really go and coach yourself. I promise you don't have to be qualified to be a life coach. I mean, do you understand? I mean, every single day you must understand that if you want to qualify yourself, you can right now. You must understand that whatever you want to be, you can be it right now. I promise you, every single day you must create time. You must understand time freedom. You must understand that whatever's happening around the world every single day is for you. I mean, you understand? Whereas what's amazing is every single day, you must focus upon a better life and stay away from other people so you understand how to be great. I promise you, every single day, I have much more peace and quiet being alone than with other people. I promise you, I have less violence in my life when I'm just with myself rather than with other people. I mean, every single day I stay away from nighttime. I go indoors when it's nighttime, and that's that. Or else that's my curfew. Or else whenever it's nighttime, I go indoors. Or else there's no restaurants at nighttime. Or else there's no nightclubs at nighttime. Or else there's no festivals at nighttime. Because too much drug addicts. I mean, understand? Or else too many people who will hit you because you walk past their woman. I mean, understand? I mean, guess what? I realize that's not worth it either. I mean, guess what? I realize the rich lifestyle and rich people do not go out at night. I mean, do you understand? Or else rich people stay away from night time. I mean, go and really realize that nice beautiful quote where you're early to rise and early to fall asleep. I promise you, that's the best quote. I promise you, although that every single day, you must understand that information is the best, isn't it? I promise you, every single day, you must understand every single day to promote information. Whereas when you promote information, you promote your name as well, because your name is information. I mean, how you grow up is information. I mean, people around you is information. Whereas now, who around you has the most information? I mean, who around you has a YouTube channel? I mean, who around you, who around you is a public speaker? I mean, go to those people. I mean, go to the people who have the most information. I have the most information around you right now. Or there's not one individual over here in Sydney, Australia that has more videos than me. I promise you, I'm the most, in terms of the most high in terms of YouTube in Australia. I promise you, I'm the best life coach in Australia. I'm the best life coach in Serbia. I'm the best life coach in the Balkans. I'm the best life coach in Croatia, I promise you. I promise you that what's amazing is I'm the best of the best. I mean, I'm the best in the world. I mean, do you understand? Because I understand my product. I understand how to really lead. I understand how to really do my life. I mean, do you understand? I mean, I'm always the best in everything I do. I mean, do you understand? So every single day, I focus upon really increasing my attention and everything I do. Whereas now recently, I just made a nice, beautiful decision to stay away from TikTok and to stay away from Facebook and to stay away from Snapchat and to stay away from LinkedIn. I mean, why? I understand that what's important is I focus on basking performances, so that's more than enough promotion of TikTok and Snapchat and all these social medias. But I stick to Instagram and YouTube and Mega Drive, along with basking performances for now, because what's amazing is when I start traveling, I don't just stick to 3 social medias online and I just do my work and I travel. I mean, I have peace and bliss. I go and see new areas of life. I understand either way that when I live in Sydney, Australia, and I'm single, and when I live in Australia, I live in the nice, beautiful CBD over here, because I have Woolworths just 5 minutes in terms of I have the supermarket or food supermarket where I go every single day to the food supermarket to get food. I realized before I used to live with my father in terms of my biological father, or else I have to drive 10 minutes to go to the Woolworths, whereas now I can walk at 5 minutes to the Woolworths, and I don't need a car this time. I mean, do you understand? So there's a big difference between living 1 hour away from Sydney and living inside Sydney. I live in Chinatown for the rest of my life. I have always accommodation. At the Curiousness Hotel, you can find it. I promise you, either way, what's amazing every single day is now I always have accommodation. Or else it's affordable accommodation, but what's amazing every single day that I'm always here for a long time. I'm always making sure that Chinatown is not exactly my long-term view. I promise you, what my long-term view is traveling the world. I mean, forget this place. I realize that what's amazing is I go around the world traveling and I live everywhere. I'd rather do that than live in Chinatown only. So why am I here in Chinatown? Because here in Chinatown, I get to do my nice, beautiful busking at least. I'm at least in front of people. I am more in front of people than my mentors. I'm more in front of people than all my friends in the past. I mean, you understand? I'm making sure I'm giving much more information than everybody here. I mean, in a sense, so every single day I'm focusing upon different areas of tactics upon living life. I mean, do I use a tram today? I mean, there's a tram around Sydney. I don't use it because I save $3,000. I save $3,000 every single year. I mean, in a sense, so realize that. I mean, why? Because understand that people work $1,000 a week in terms of day work. You have to understand, for $1,000 a week in terms of plastic money. I mean, why? I mean, that's 120 hours of your life. I mean, why would you put into a tram for? I mean, in a sense, I realize that what's amazing is I don't need a tram. I don't need Uber in Sydney. I walk everywhere over here. I mean, what are the places I go into Sydney? I just go to Pitt Street Mall. I go to a nice, beautiful town hall station where it's the Woolworths, and that's it. I mean, understand? I may go to Bingley. I may go to JB Hi-Fi over here at Pitt Street Mall. Why? I mean, just to get some technology, and that's it. I mean, clothing, I go to Big W. I go to Kmart. I go to Cotton On. I mean, I get my clothing there. I mean, in a sense, so why? I mean, why not? I mean, understand that I'm already rich. I'm already rich in my communication. I mean, in a sense of what's amazing every single day is I focus on just those areas in Sydney. I realize the toilets, I go to Pitt Street Mall at my nice beautiful accommodation at Q-Space Hotel. I mean, in a sense of either way, what's amazing is when I really understand much more, I grow every single area of my life. And that's how I really do my nice beautiful public speaking programs. Whereas now, I'll never create events around the world unless people want me to. I promise you now, I'm already creating events. I realize now, understand that what's amazing is, let's say I have all the plastic money in the world, but nobody wants to come to my events and nobody wants to follow me except I. I mean, what for? I mean, why would I go around Sydney creating all these events when 5 people show up? I mean, you understand? Because they don't want to follow me. I mean, why? I have an information product. I mean, that's why. I mean, they don't love information. I mean, you understand? So they don't believe in me because of my information. I was like, people will judge you because of how you look and because of your hair and because of how you dress. Or else it doesn't matter if you're a midget, or else it doesn't matter what you are. But as long as you can communicate that power of communication, of words, you can do anything. Or else although that people, in terms of other people, will never believe in you and your information. I don't know why, but understand that what's amazing is there are all reasons. Or else there's all reasons why they don't follow you. I mean, there's all reasons. So guess what? You follow yourself and that's it. You don't need to follow. You don't need them at all. So what's amazing is, understand, get yourself real estate. And if they don't want to follow you, and if they don't want to give you attention, and if they don't want to make you famous in terms of follow you because of your information, or else then what you do, you get your nice beautiful real estate, you have the cash flow, you go around the world, and you go alone with your family, and that's it. You enjoy your whole life. You enjoy your life. You don't need fame then. I mean, guess what? I realize if you want fame, you then need other people to follow you also. Or else, although you can be famous now, I'm famous right now. Or else, although there's another type of fame, isn't there? Or else now, there's a fame in terms of people, in terms of other people following you. But if they don't want to follow you, you get cash flow from real estate and you just travel the world and just enjoy life and just keep doing your work. I mean, you understand? And that's my plan B. I mean, you understand? So realize that's my actual plan B. I'm probably sure, although I understand the plan A is making sure I try to get the attention as much as I can. But if they don't want me to, I'm probably sure then I just travel the world for free. I live my life either way. I have a family. I can travel every single country of the world. I have the real estate to do so. I do my work over here. I'm still doing my work. I mean, understand? I believe in my work so much like that. I understand, although, that either way, all that plastic money goes into myself. I just go and enjoy my life. I'll go create my own movies. I'll go be a director of my own films. I'll go and just do something else in terms of my life. I mean, I just go and be a minimalist about my life and I enjoy the best life. I mean, you understand? I go and just enjoy. I understand that from that point, I understand that what's amazing every single day is I focus upon that and that's it. I approach nothing else. I approach although that what's even better than that is making sure that you're growing. You must grow yourself in other ways. You must understand that if other people don't want to create success for you in terms of don't want to share you around and they don't want to promote you because you're better than yesterday and because you're looking better than yesterday. I've lost 47 kilos and I can teach everybody here how to lose weight. I see many fat people. I see many obese people around me. I see many people overweight around me. I promise you, I see them all the time. I promise you, although they never want to learn my information, so get lost. I mean, that's it. I mean, if you don't want to learn how I do that, I mean, get lost. I mean, go to somebody else. I mean, that's it. I mean, every single day I focus upon a greater life, but I don't need to be famous in this lifetime. I don't need to be famous. I'm already famous. I just go and really create my life because I'm so happy that I don't need you to be happy. I don't need anything. I don't need your share. I don't need you to give me money. I don't need you to give me knowledge. I have Jesus Christ knowledge. I have Jesus Christ knowledge. I mean, you understand? So either way, I understand that what's amazing is I'm surrounded by mentors in terms of my I love you. I understand I say that because I go back to the I. I mean, understand? I understand I go back to the I again because it keeps me present. I understand every single day I focus upon different areas of skills and different ways of communicating every single day. So when I do that, I focus on my body language as well. But now it's much more natural for me to go and speak every single day in different ways because I focus upon how I feel when I talk. I realize when I do that every single day, I understand I get better and better and better and I get some views here and there. And then I understand when I do that every single day, I focus upon how can I make my life greater. I make sure every single day, I make sure that after this video, I'll be doing some Netflix, I'll be doing some journaling, I'll be doing some statistic watching in terms of I'll go on YouTube statistics and the YouTube Studio application, which is part of YouTube, and I'll go and check out how many people are viewing me over the past 48 hours and how many people are watching my videos in the past 2 months and how is my click-through rates and how is my Instagram growing and how many people are following me and who's following me and who's watching my Instagram. And then I upload my Instagram photos after this video. I upload 60 photos of myself every single day on Instagram and then 100 photos on my nice beautiful Instagram story, and then I go into my Facebook story because Instagram and Facebook is connected. So when you go and connect 100 photos into your Instagram stories every single day and you upload 100 photos into Instagram stories, you then can go into Facebook and check out your stories there as well because those photos transfer into Facebook. And then extra views, I mean, you just see who's watching you around the area. So you have a crowd that you grew up with, and then sometimes those people come and watch your story. I mean, in a sense, so go and see who's interested in you. I mean, in a sense, so every single day, just focus upon your nice, beautiful life every single day to go and do something that you love to do. But it's very beautiful to get yourself a portable speaker and microphone, but understand that after this also I have to do some music production. I have 2 vocals to do. I just made my nice, beautiful Serbian lyrics again. I made another Serbian lyrics. I said that now I have to sing my second track, which is Serbian, and I have to sing my second rap track in English. I probably have to do that. I promise you now, I make sure that with my music sets and all that in terms of my life, I have a 2016 album, I have a 2020 album, I have a 2021 album now coming up, but I focus on just creating new music now. I understand I have to create all these mashups, and I want to create a nice beautiful show in terms of street performance. I want to get myself an extra speaker so I can go pump music and DJ on the street every single day. I mean, you understand? But guess what? I realized that it's not boring. I love to do it. I understand, although, that I just want to go and create new music now. So I still have to go and create all those mashups. I have to create my 2016 mashup. I have to create my nice beautiful 2020 and 2016 mashups and put them all together to create a set. I realized either way, that way, I realized I just go create new music first, and then I'll get to it. Although, I make sure that when I have to go and create something in my life and I have to go and edit my music, I make sure I go and really edit my music, and I edit all the music I can. But I make sure I go invest all the money into FL Studio, because I use FL Studio as my digital audio workstation, which is another word for DAW or DAW. I said either way, I go and invest all the money I can into those softwares so I can save my projects. Whereas once I save my projects, I go and zip the loop of the package of my life in terms of my music, which is another form to say you press one button, and then what happens is it grabs all the nice beautiful patterns of your nice beautiful track, and it saves the file, and then you can always open it. I mean, it zips the whole package of your whole nice beautiful, let's say, track, and it's in one zip file. And then you open the zip file and you just press your FL Studio nice beautiful file, and then it opens up your nice beautiful pattern or your nice beautiful track and everything in terms of how you're doing it. And then you can go and work on it again. Whereas now I open that all the time, so I get the softwares and I use the softwares that help me to do that. Whereas now I don't use software in FL Studio or music production that I never gave money for. I mean, in a sense, so I only go give money for what I need in FL Studio. So what do I need right now in FL Studio? Or else I can get myself a piano. I understand that, and I realize that's it. That's it. I've watched everything else I use in my nice beautiful FL Studio. I already have a piano, but I want to get a better sounding piano. I said either way, that when I really realize something, I realize every single day is realize this, that for example with my vocalists and what I do with my nice beautiful YouTube channel and everything in life, I understand that what's amazing in my music production, I never go on Fiverr anymore. I never go on Sound Better anymore. I never go on edgigs.com anymore. And I focus on what you never do. So that is what you never do. And why is that? Because that's for or is that I stay away from those nice beautiful websites because they are freelancers who may do a guitar solo for you, or they may do a vocal for you. I never get other vocalists because I'm a vocalist. I never get other instruments in terms of other people to play my instruments until I get real estate. Whereas now I understand either way, that once I get real estate, I start making all this music. Approach now either way, it's because of affordability, but I understand that every single day I can afford it now. I can afford to make music in other ways. I mean, in a sense that every single day, you must understand my little bar track, I gave $1,380 for that track. I mean, to just be able to work on it for 6 months. I mean, in a sense, I work on one track for 6 months, I learned so much from that. I mean, in a sense, so either way, that once I get real estate, I go and make more Leo bar tracks and all these jazz music and all this nice, beautiful Michael Jackson stuff. So either way, I understand that what's amazing is affordability. So I stick to what I can afford right now. So I understand that now I can afford to do rap music. I can also afford to make sure that I can do electronic music. I can sing to electronic music. I can create Serbian rap. I can create rap music, and I can create some trance music and hardstyle music, and I can just create electronic music, instrumental. I understand, and let it be that way. I mean, that's what I can afford to do, and that's what I do. I understand, although I can understand how to do the other aspects of life. I can understand how to get myself a saxophone solo and play it in my track as well. I understand either way that what's amazing is my beautiful music production skills are always leveling. I realize that my communication skills are always leveling. I'm leveling my life, but I'm not ashamed of my life in terms of my I love you. I'm never in shame. I'm never living in shame. I'm always vulnerable, as Brene Brown says. You must understand, when I'm vulnerable, in terms of vulnerable, I understand that what's amazing is I go and show it. I show that I'm vulnerable today. I'm using my vulnerability today to make sure that you understand what that is. You must understand that it's my strength. But I show that anything that's vulnerable today is never weak. You must understand that anything that's vulnerable is something that is really, let's say, growing. You must understand that when you're growing every single day, you're focusing upon different areas of life, and you're focusing on different synonyms, so you can go and connect those words together, so you find out how to do so every single day, and so you find out how to really live your life. But I'm in a trance right now. I'm in this beautiful trance of life, but I apologize if my microphone has wind playing on it, because I understand I went to Woolworths to get an elastic band, and the guy says that they don't have elastic bands in Woolworths, which is a nice beautiful food supermarket. So either way, I understand that I can go to Officeworks right after this. I understand I can go get myself elastic bands. But what's amazing every single day is I always look for new ideas. I look for new ideas so I can go and promote myself and my name every single day, because that's what's important. Whereas now, either way, what's amazing is when I go travel the world, or as I would never be in Sydney then. I understand that what's amazing is I have something better to do then. I promise you, when I go and travel the world, I just work online, don't I? I promise you, although long term, you have to work online. I promise you, it's the way to go. I promise you, although it's the only way to be. Otherwise, you have all the plastic money in the world. I mean, why do you want to go to a 9-to-5 job? I mean, go and boost your reputation online. So when you do that, I mean, go and find somebody, I mean, get some plastic money together and get somebody to go and do all that nice, beautiful hashtagging for you. I mean, do you understand? I mean, understand you can give people plastic money to go and put it into a software or something to just go and, let's say, do something for your nice, beautiful YouTube channel where they can go and hashtag all that nice, beautiful 50,000 videos that you have. I mean, don't hashtag. I mean, get other people to hashtag. I mean, do you understand? So let other people hashtag your YouTube channel so that people can find you easier. I mean, understand? So either way, you don't do that. You don't do it, because by the time I go and hashtag all my 600 videos, I mean, that's 1 month of my life. I mean, understand? I mean, I'd rather do this for 1 month. I mean, either way, you must understand that what's amazing is get other people to do it. I mean, go and understand how to use plastic money so that other people can go and wash the dishes for you. I mean, so other people can go and do the nice, beautiful lawn mowing for you. I mean, in a sense, so realize you get other people to do your work with with your plastic money. So realize that I never have to go do lawn mowing. You know what I'm saying? I never do lawn mowing in terms of cut the grass. I never do grass cutting. I never go do anything other than making sure that I can do it all myself. So understand that what's amazing every single day is focus upon time management and organizing your life around you, so you make sure that when you're giving your plastic money, it's only towards you. I mean, understand? So understand that what's amazing is try to do that as much as you can, so you don't have to make other people, let's say, work for money in terms of plastic. So go and really realize that when I give my plastic money now, I'll give it toward accommodation and food and drink, and also that's it. I promise you that's it. I promise you it's only going toward clothing as well. I promise you those 3 categories is where my money goes. And also technology if something happens. So sometimes, just recently, I realized somebody dropped my nice beautiful microphone and it broke. I mean, do you understand? So it happens. Or that's why I get something very affordable, like a $30 microphone. And if they drop it, or else it's just $30. Or if you get a nice beautiful microphone that's $500 and they break it and they drop it, I mean, that's $500. I mean, understand? So get yourself a $30 microphone like this one and let them drop it. I mean, do you understand? I mean, it's a second hand. I mean, it's a beautiful microphone. I mean, you can hear me. I mean, so every single day is understand that there's some wind going on, but I'm never worrying about anything. I mean, what's amazing is this audio program is going up either way. But what's amazing is I have to also check the nice, beautiful audio quality of this nice, beautiful sound system, which is my video. So when I go and really check it out and I see how the wind was today and all of that, I make sure this time to go and just get an elastic band over here in terms of my nice, beautiful microphone so I can place it, and so that wind cannot enter my nice, beautiful microphone. I understand, although what's amazing is I can go get myself a more professional microphone where I can go and stand it up somewhere, and I can understand either way that it's going to be recording in a better way. So make sure you understand to make better quality videos. So make these videos. I mean, make videos that are quality. I mean, understand that when you go quality, I mean, go 1020 HD in terms of 1080 HD and upload those videos. I understand when I upload 1080 HD, I'll do that when I have a 4th phone. I mean, understand? Whereas now, in terms of YouTube, I upload 480 pixels online, and that's it. I mean, 480 pixels, which is the highest quality. I mean, those are the videos and types of quality I upload now. I used to upload 360 pixel. I see a pickle. I said that what's amazing, I used to upload 360 pixels of my nice, beautiful HD quality in medium mode. But now, I go one up. I go 480 HD in terms of 480 pixels, which is the highest quality export. And then I understand either way that from that point you can go 640 or something like that. But I understand that what's amazing is it's a better quality video. So go and stick to the nice beautiful 480 pixel video. So you understand that every time I do that, I may upload 7 gigabytes online every single day. I mean, understand? I mean, if I go 720 HD, I then have to upload 18 gigabytes. I mean, it's more affordable for me to go and upload 480 pixels right now. I mean, do you understand? With plastic money and everything. Whereas it's more affordable for me to do so. I understand, although what's amazing is I understand that I do have free Wi-Fi at the Q Space Hotel, so I understand every single day I can use it. I understand, although what's amazing is I can realize that I can go do much better. I can realize every single day I can go use the free Wi-Fi to upload as much as I can the high quality videos with free Wi-Fi. And then I understand either way that what's amazing is anytime I, let's say, have to upload my videos without free Wi-Fi, I go back to 480 pixels. I promise you, now that works, doesn't it? I promise you, although I'm always learning something along the way. I promise you, it makes common sense, but you have to understand every single day that you have to own up to the equations. You have to understand that sometimes your way is not the best way. I mean, understand, although you have to understand that you have to go do the best you can. I promise you now, there's a new skill that I just am learning right now, which is make sure you're using free Wi-Fi to upload 720 HD videos online. But understand that what's amazing is because I do upload 480 pixels online. I promise you, this is why also. Or else it's because of time management, or else it's because of time effectiveness. And because I have a fourth phone coming up, I understand that what happens is I just let the phone upload those videos all day long. Well, I never touch it. I never touch that phone. I mean, I just use it for video work. I mean, so that is why I upload 480 pixels online. So realize either way that what's amazing is I have two phones right now. I have to get 4 phones. I have to get myself another iPhone. I have to get myself another great phone. But what's amazing is that fourth phone, which is the best quality phone, I'll make sure I just use video with that phone and that's it. I mean, it's my video phone. I mean, so that phone is just for video quality and that's it. I mean, so either way, that's what I'm getting money for. I'm pretty sure that every single time I understand that, I understand I can get myself another one of these phones. I understand that it's around $550 to get yourself a nice beautiful Samsung A51, but I want to level up. I want to be using this phone over here to make sure that I can use this phone for my nice beautiful video quality and I can upload that. I mean, my other phone can be the newest iPhone or the newest Samsung or whatever, but I can use that one for my other projects. I mean, so either way, I transfer this nice beautiful phone over here that I have as my nice beautiful video upload program while I get another phone. I understand, although what's amazing is make sure you understand how your finances are going every single day. You must understand to have greater finances every single day. So when you're doing that, I mean, focus upon free Wi-Fi and focus upon making sure you're using free. I mean, go the free way. I mean, if something's expensive or something's cheap, I mean, go the affordable. I mean, go get affordable and go the free way. I mean, go the free way in accommodation. I mean, live with your parents in terms of your biological dad or mother or both of them. I realize that either way, I realize if your parents are divorced, you must understand I grew up without my mother in terms of biological mother I understand, although that she's still in my life, I understand, although that my parents divorced when I was 8 years old. I mean, I was never 8 years old, I was 8 years young. I said that I'm still young, I'm not old. I said every single day that from the age of 8, I have been living with my biological dad until 25. I mean, so that's around 19 years I've been living with my biological dad. And then I left my nice beautiful biological dad's house at 26. And I started to travel around Australia for about 2 years now. I'm still traveling. I mean, do you understand? So what's amazing is I became independent at 26. I mean, do you understand? So every single day I'm focusing upon different areas of life. I'm focusing upon making sure that my rent and my accommodation and my food is very affordable. I mean, I get the best rates. I mean, how? I go and focus upon where is the best rate in terms of food in the supermarket and what is the best nutritional intake I can get, and I get those foods. And then I go around Australia and I find the best accommodation centers. So when I go to Darwin, I go to the YMCA over there, because over there it's a nice beautiful way to have accommodation, and it's a one room. I promise you it's beautiful. I promise you, although when I go to Adelaide, I go to a nice beautiful Fleet Street over there or something like that. I understand, although I go to one place over there where I have accommodation. I understand either way, I go every single day, I focus upon, you understand something, I focus upon I focus on making sure everybody has what they deserve. I promise you that what's amazing every single day is around Australia and all the main cities of Australia, I have somewhere to live. I've been to those areas. I understand all the accommodation centers around Australia. I've been to all the hostels. I understand? I mean, guess what? You must understand that I've been to most of the hostels around Australia. I mean, understand? I went around Australia for 1.5 years traveling in hostels and seeing all these areas. I mean, sometimes that's what you have to do. But hostels are going up in tourism. I mean, tourism over time is going up, I promise you. So either way, you must understand that for the moment, it's going down because of the coronavirus, and they're closing up the borders around Australia and also around the world, and they're not making planes fly much. But guess what? You must understand that planes are flying. I mean, it's just the people are, let's say, somebody who cannot afford it. I mean, you must understand that everybody can afford it. But you must understand that what's amazing is most people cannot afford it. I mean, most people cannot afford to travel right now. I mean, understand, because they have to quarantine and have to give $3,000 for every time they travel somewhere. So either way, you must understand that you can afford it. I mean, everybody can afford it. I realize that what's a real understanding of life is understand that you never have a problem. You must never have a problem with travel. You must never have a problem with your health. You must understand every single day you focus upon your life and focus upon different aspects of life so you can focus upon how you really live life. I mean, live life to the greatest intent that you can, and always check your videos to see how long your videos are. I promise you, this video has been going for, this nice beautiful video has been going on for 1 hour and 9 minutes already. I mean, I love it so much that I'm talking about every aspect of life I can by making sure that every single day I lead you in the greatest intent, in terms of attempt where you can go and really pick up the knowledge I have, because the knowledge is what helps you. I mean, forget how I look like. I mean, you may be 10 times bigger than me, man. I mean, guess what? I realize my information is something that leads you. I mean, you have to admit that. I mean, no matter what, I mean, a little baby can lead you with information. I promise you, although that what's amazing every single day is you must guide people through information. But people have to grab that information and have to apply it. And that's why I read all day long. I read all day long. I'm always reading something. I have to pick up one idea that can help my life. I promise you, once I pick up that one idea, I realize it helps my life. I understand? I realize over the next 72 years, I'm helping my life to achieve success. And then I give you that idea because I've applied in terms of I understand every single day. When I apply an idea, I give it to you right away. So what's amazing is I understand that now when I upload video content, I understand I upload video content because I have a goal. I understand I have a goal and I say, hey, when I get my 4th phone, I'll be uploading 1080 HD online. Because I don't want to be waiting 8 hours to upload content from one phone. I understand? Because it's always going to be uploading inside of my phone. But I have my phone to do something else. I have other aspects of life where I have to upload photos. I have to upload other videos online. So instead of waiting 8 hours to do work on my phone over here to upload content on YouTube and Mega Drive, because I understand I have 2 ways to upload content, and one way, and it's really 2 ways in terms of one, or as 1 way each. I mean, in a sense, so either way, you must understand, I have 3 social medias. I upload videos on all of them, but it's not 3 times. I realize it's 1 way each. I mean, in a sense, so when I upload content online or when I do something in terms of life, I do it in 1 time. I mean, I upload 1 way each. I upload it 1 way. I go the 1 way. I do it 1 time in every single area of life in Jesus Christ. I mean, I follow Jesus Christ and I focus upon that life. I do it 1 time. I mean, I said, because 1 time is more enough to learn about it. Probably when the baby says apple, that's when I realize when the baby says apple, whereas the baby learns apple. But don't teach your kids to say apple. I mean, you have to understand that you teach your kids to say, I love apple. I mean, there's a big difference. I mean, you understand? Or as what's amazing every single day is focus upon making sure you understand that when I upload videos now online, I still go with my 480 pixels into YouTube and Mega Drive, because it only is 1 hour of uploading, and I can do that. I can say it's around 1 hour to upload that content. So either way, I understand that I focus upon other aspects, but it's better than 8 hours. I mean, in a sense, either way, I get my other phone and I just let my phone be and upload that content, and I don't even have to touch it. I mean, in a sense, because I'm working my projects on my other phones. I mean, in a sense, so that's the whole point of getting 4 phones. And why 4 phones? Whereas one of my phones, in terms of my Samsung A20 Galaxy, is just for, let's say, YouTube and also my quote creator and my notepad. I'm pretty sure that's it. And my MP3 player. I'm pretty sure that's that. I'm pretty sure this phone over here can be more something else in terms of the same aspects of this phone over here, but just maybe extra video work and extra camera work. I can use this phone over here for camera work in terms of the nice beautiful branding photos and video work, which is why I get this nice beautiful phone, which is the Samsung A51 Galaxy. So I have the Samsung A20 Galaxy over here, I have the Samsung A51 Galaxy, which is recording me right now, because that one there that's recording me with is 48 pixels. For actually this one's 8 pixels. This one's 8 pixel. So either way, I understand that there's a big difference, but there's only a $300 difference. I understand. So either way, you must understand to get yourself the better quality. And then my iPhone, I get an iPhone, for example. I have Samsung and iPhone. I mean, don't be just iPhone over Samsung. I mean, be Samsung and iPhone. I mean, have yourself the whole deal. I mean, why do you want to just work on the iPhone for? I mean, get yourself the Samsung also and work on Samsung with the best Samsung in the world and work with the best iPhone in the world and have 2 of them. I mean, have yourself the best technology in all areas. I mean, why do you choose the Ferrari over the Lamborghini? I mean, have yourself a Ferrari and a Lamborghini in your garage. I mean, understand? I mean, why do you need to choose one car over another? I mean, try to get all the cars in the world. I mean, understand? So either way, you must understand that if you try to get all the cars in the world, you just rent them out. I mean, understand? I mean, guess what? Or else that's how the millionaires do it. Or else that's how billionaires do it. I mean, they have so much plastic money that they give $500 or something a day to just own a Ferrari and to drive it around for a certain period of time, and that's it. Or else then they say, I mean, give me a Tesla car, I'll drive that one a bit, and or else give me the Lamborghini, I'll drive that one a bit. I mean, they just drive all these cars. I understand? I mean, guess what? In 1 year, or else in 1 year, you can drive 365 cars. I understand? I mean, drive all of them. I mean, you understand? I mean, just rent them out. I mean, understand? So that's how you drive cars. You rent them out. You don't buy them. You don't buy real estate. You rent it out. You don't rent it out for yourself either. You don't rent real estate out for yourself. You rent it out to other people. Or else when you get real estate, you never go try to sell your real estate. You understand? But what you do is when you get real estate and you're renting real estate, you must understand to give back the money to the bank and get other people in the real estate so that they can be giving you cash flow for the rest of your life. You understand? I mean, understand that because there are three types of people. Whereas the first type of people they are the people who understand that they go into real estate in a mortgage rate. I understand I am something better than I am. I realize that there are also other people who get into real estate and they actually want to rent the place for themselves. I mean, understand? And these are the people who are renting their own real estate. And now, I understand either way, I'm renting my own real estate right now. I'm renting it so I can live in it. That's the second type of people. Although I understand that I'm renting it right now, but I have to get to the real estate where I can get other people to rent out my real estate. So what happens is, I go to the bank, and then I rent it out in terms of I rent out real estate, not to live in it, but to lease it out to somebody else. And then somebody else comes into real estate and gives me money to give it back to the bank. And then I make money long term. And that's the third type of individual. I mean, you understand? So what happens is you have three types of real estates, and the first real estate individual or family gets real estate to mortgage it, and they have a mortgage rate and they want to live in it, and they don't want to lease it to other people, but they want to pay it off. I mean, understand? And they work 50 years of life to be able to own real estate for themselves. I mean, just one area and one little spot, and that's it. I mean, understand? But guess what? The second type of individual just rents real estate around the world, and that's a millennial today. Whereas millennials today I realize we're the renter nation. So what's amazing is that's the greatest way to live life. Actually, it works out for us. So why does it work out for us? Because now you can go renting real estate anywhere in the world. You can just go and travel and rent out real estate here and there, and you travel. That's the best way for a millennial, because that's what we're doing. Although then, understand, that's what I'm doing. I'm traveling around Australia, renting around hostels, and renting around hotels and motels. When I do that, I go travel and I see all of Australia because I'm renting. In a sense, so that's the second type of individual who goes and, let's say, rents. But I never do mortgage rates. I never do mortgage rates because I understand I don't want to work for plastic money and to pay off a house, because that's the old way. Now the newest way of real estate is go make money with your business, or understand you have some money in your pocket. Either way, you go to the bank and you get yourself real estate and you lease it out to somebody else and they give you cash flow, and then you go travel the world and you rent other real estate, just like I do now. But at least you're getting some cash flow from an asset, which is your real estate. But understand that other people get confused about the asset column of real estate because they do mortgage rates with real estate. So if you have a mortgage rate, you have a liability. So anything that's a loan from the bank can be a liability or an asset. Whereas now, understand that if you go to the bank and get some money from the bank today, you have to be making sure that you have long-term money with your deal. In a sense, you have to be able to give them back all the money and make money yourself. In a sense, so that's the only way you can actually make money today in terms of being a billionaire or whatever in terms of plastic money you want to be. You just get real estate. Actually, that's simple. But I feel like a billionaire now. I feel like a trillionaire. I'm better than yesterday. So go and be better than yesterday in your health, because that's more than plastic money. Unfortunately, it's more than plastic money in terms of what I'm talking right now. Whereas my communication skill right now is much more than plastic money. Understand? Because I'm better than yesterday. I have health. Health is something much more than plastic money. I'm able to live up to 100 years of age day. I can live up to 100 because I have a plan, I have a tactic to get there. I'm a vegan, I'm sober, I never drink alcohol in my life again. I never hang around with other people because when I hang around with other people, they take away my time because I give it to them. So I never give them time. I mean, in a sense, so if you want to grab me and you want to have dinner with me, you better be someone famous. I mean, you better be somebody who has value to actually get me on the table to have a dinner with you, because I never eat at the restaurant. I mean, in a sense, so either way, that what's important every single day is never have yourself a toaster. I mean, never go get yourself a toaster and never get yourself a refrigerator. You never need a refrigerator. I mean, never get yourself a plasma screen TV and curtains, and also never get yourself a lounge, and never get yourself a stove. I mean, never get yourself anything that's in real estate. I mean, is that simple? You don't need it. I mean, what you need is to travel the world. I mean, remember that. I mean, whatever you can travel the world with is what you bring with you, and that's it. I mean, that's how you travel. I mean, guess what? I mean, this is how I travel now around the world. I have a trolley, I have a speaker, and that's how I actually bring on the plane with me. I bring all this on the plane with me. I mean, understand? And I never have to carry a shoulder bag anymore. I have a beautiful shoulder bag. I have a $100 shoulder bag. But guess what? I never want to carry it. I use my trolley. I mean, in a sense, so I bring on the world, in terms of when I go around the world, I bring what I can with me, and that's my real estate. Whereas now, my real estate is just my eye. I understand my eye is much more important than what I have. But I understand that every time I say I love you, I understand that's the whole deal. Approach, you must be able to go and speak on a microphone. You must be able to go and really, really tense up the equation of speaking in front of a crowd so you can learn confidence. Approach, when you learn confidence, you learn how to do so. You learn something very magnificent every single day. I promise you, when I go and really, really speak around the world or do something, I understand that people can call me, but I don't rely on other people to call me. I don't rely on them to call me for a public speaking event, because what's amazing is understand that they look for people who are famous. And you have to understand that what's amazing today is understand that every single day is that today's most successful people on the planet have 1 million followers, and they're a life coach and a public speaker and have real estate. I promise you, that's it. That's the successful individual and millionaire, who is the average millionaire in terms of plastic money, and multi-millionaire is an individual who can public speak on a microphone, who is a life coach, and who has real estate, and who can travel around the world for free. And that's it. And they have 1 million followers. I mean, that's it. I mean, now, what am I lacking from that picture? I'm not lacking anything, but you have to understand, I have to get the real estate. I also have to go and have 1 million followers. I mean, understand? I mean, just that. I have to get the real estate and 1 million followers. So either way, I mean, I'm getting there. I understand that what's amazing every single day is focus upon better life techniques. So understand every single day when you focus upon different aspects of life, you'll focus upon a better life for yourself, and you'll focus upon every single day focusing so you can grow. I promise you, when you grow and you grow yourself into a fortune, you understand Jim Rohn. And Jim Rohn says, work on yourself more than you do on a 9-to-5 job, and you understand why you're successful. I thank you very much. I understand every single day I focus upon different areas of life, and when I do that, I focus on working on myself. And how do I work on myself? I work on myself through communication skills. I make sure I'm communicating more and more and more so I can grow more and more. I understand when I grow more and more, I focus upon different areas and tactics of living. I thank you. I understand every single day, I focus on making sure that I can go and really live my life in a better way. Because what's important is not sex with other people. I understand it's really, really helping other people. I understand when you're really helping other people, you understand how to really save lives. You save lives through information, giving. I understand when I give you all the content in the world, I understand I improve my habits, I improve my growth potential, I improve every aspect of my life in different matters. I sometimes get people doing video shots of me. I understand that some people turn around and they just stand over there and they look at me like this. I mean, understand? I mean, some people come closer and they start to really do some video work with me, and some people are doing photo shoots of me right from the corner over there. I mean, understand? Or some people come and grab my business card, or some people will look at my business card or something, and or sometimes they'll walk around and I'll give them my business card like this. I mean, either way, sometimes some people come with the microphone and they come inside the microphone with me, so you can always have a nice beautiful interview with me. I mean, I have a microphone, so every single day I focus on getting 4 microphones and 2 speakers so I can go and do that. I understand, although, that if I get 1 speaker that's much louder than 2, I understand, and they can have 4 inputs of nice, beautiful quality, I'd rather get that one than get 2 big speakers. I mean, understand, so what's amazing is find a nice, beautiful portable speaker that has a lot of watts, I mean, that is so loud, and that has 4 inputs of microphones, where you can get yourself a DI nice beautiful technology, which is a DI module. And then what you do with the DI module, you put it on the floor and you connect all the microphones you ever want. You can connect 100 microphones to it. I mean, do you understand? And get yourself one massive speaker that has over 1,000 watts and give $1,000. I mean, do you understand? And you carry one speaker over 2 speakers, and then understand that you can go and carry more microphones with you and have more conversations and interviews on the street. I mean, understand? So it's much better than carrying 2 portable speakers in your trolley when you can carry one that is much louder. I mean, understand? So either way, that's a nice, beautiful skill I just am learning right now. So either way, you must learn how to grow. You must learn skills. You must learn how to really have an appetite for growth. And when you have an appetite for growth, you'll focus on different areas and you'll focus on seriousness in something quality. For actually something that's quality is seriousness in making sure that you're growing. I mean, I'm serious about growth. I'm serious about my communication. I'm serious about making sure I succeed. I mean, I care about you, but if you don't care about yourself, I mean, how can I help you? I mean, you have to understand that no matter what, that what's amazing is I care about I only. Whereas when I grow thyself, I give you the ideas. I give you ideas every single day because that's what I do. I'm a life coach. I'm somebody who has the skills to do so. I have an expertise, which is I. I have my word I love you. I understand that's why I'm always growing. I understand that's my only expertise. I only specialize in the word I love you. I love you. I have a dream, as the nice beautiful Martin Luther King says. I understand that what's amazing is every single day focus upon making sure that you never label yourself anything other than I, in terms of I love you, and that way you understand every single day why I'm growing. I'm growing every single day in a different manner. I'm focusing on different areas of conclusion where I can go and really never end my life, but making sure that I can help people to never end their life. I make sure I make other people understand that there is no conclusion in life, but there is a beginning. Whereas there's only a beginning and there's never an end to life. Whereas life is eternal. I mean, life is something amazing. I mean, life is forever. So I understand every single day when I focus upon life, I always get some dirty looks from other people because I'm so successful. So I understand that's why. So every single day that when I go and really dwell upon a better life, I focus on different areas and different tactics and different equations where I can go and help you. So I focus on planning. So now the beautiful strategy every single day is focusing on that planning skill that I give. I promise you, my planning is growth tactics in the moment while I give my story, and while I'm growing, I understand that after this video, I can grow all night. I can write all night long. I mean, you understand, you have to get to the place of life where you can write a book in a night. You can write your whole book all your lifetime. I mean, you have all lifetime to write. I mean, just make sure that every single moment of life, you can be writing something down. I mean, there's no limits. I mean, don't limit yourself to 500 words a day in writing. I mean, make sure you're writing as much as you can. I mean, make sure you're just constantly writing something down. I mean, make sure that you're constantly recording yourself on video. I mean, make sure that you're doing what Jim Rohn says. I mean, Jim Rohn says, do as many videos as you can of yourself. I mean, do as many audio programs of yourself. I mean, do as many images and PDF files and quotes of yourself. I mean, be writing these journals as much as you can. I mean, just make sure. Just make sure every single day you're going and focusing on yourself to go and give the best performance every single day and doing the best performance every single day. I promise you, now it's more different than when I go and really live my life differently. I focus on listening to my mentors when they say something that adds to the equation. I promise you, I only listen to people and I only reply to people who give me value. I mean, do you understand? Or some people are so stupid that they'll send you some stupid comment. I mean, just don't even reply. I mean, you don't need to. I mean, in a sense, so realize that they're just stupid people who do not make sense. So realize that when you speak to people who make sense, you understand why you make sense. I mean, understand that when somebody wants to go and argue with you all day long, I mean, just say, I have no time for you, man. I mean, I have no time for you. I have to do something. Thank you very much. I'll listen to you. And then guess what? You just go listen to yourself. I mean, don't listen to them. I mean, guess what? You must understand that what's amazing is I say, I'll listen to you. I will listen to you. I mean, did I say I actually listen to you? I didn't say I actually listen to you. I say I'll listen to you. I mean, just so that you get off my back. I mean, understand? I say, I understand you. I understand, although, guess what? That what's amazing is never argue with people. I was just watching Ceca Raznatovic, and what happened is she's in a nice, beautiful, let's say, interview, and she's a Serbian singer who is Ceca Raznatovic. I mean, either way, you must understand that you will realize when you say Ceca Serbian singer on Google, you'll find out who I mean. I mean, she's in an interview with people in Serbia, and these people are really about to fight on camera, and they're actually live on channel 7 or something in Serbia. I understand that what's happening every single day is focus upon understanding to never argue on camera. And she's in between two guys who are just, they're saying, yeah, you want to go? You want to fight? You want to fight? Guess what? I realized, why are you doing that on national live television? Why are you raising your voice so much when, live audiences are watching you? People are watching, and you want to fight on stage? That's Serbia. In a sense, so realize either way, she walks up and just leaves the conversation totally. In a sense, so never be around those people who want to cause violence on the stage with you, or who want to cause violence around you, or who are always talking you down in a way when you say something, or else they're not listening, or else they want to talk over you. Don't be around people who want to talk over you all the time. Don't be around people who want to talk over you. Be around people who want to listen to you and what you have to say. Or else now be around people who want to learn with you, and not somebody who just wants to be right about something. Because when they want to be right, or else when two individuals want to be right, or else they're going to fight about who's right and wrong. There's no right and wrong in life. It's just listen to the other person's equation and then add to the equation in a way that you don't insult them. Understand? Or actually, in conversations, you're looking to never insult other people. You're looking to never swear at other people. Understand? That's how you make a conversation with other people. You don't swear at them. Understand? Now, if you swear at them in a joking kind of manner, I'm pretty sure that it can work. Understand that what's amazing is make sure you understand that when you're really joking with other people, and they understand you're joking, you can do it. But understand every single day that when it's just two new people and they're really raising their voice with each other, you have to understand that it's not the way to go. You don't raise your voice. You make sure you maintain your voice like this when you're speaking on camera or anybody. Make sure you understand what that is. You must understand that anybody who's raising their voice or insulting other people or doesn't want to listen to you, don't talk to them. Leave the conversation altogether, like Ceca Gaznjatovic. So either way, you must understand that she's an inspiration of a singer. You must understand that when you're growing up, you want to be a star. You want to be making sure that you're growing. You want to be making sure every single day that you have something on Instagram. You have to be making sure you have something on your social media profile right now or online that you're doing in some area of life. You must understand that every single day, that in 50 million years' time, I realize that Instagram may not even be here. I understand that Facebook and all these social medias today in terms of 2020, and Facebook and LinkedIn and Snapchat and all these TikTok and whatever. You must understand YouTube. It may not be around. You have to understand that what's amazing is you never know. You never know. I understand, although, that my content in this world, I'll make sure that it's here forever. I'll be giving my content to institutions and organizations. I'll go around the world and I'll just give them one link. I'll post one link. I'll just give them one link into all my content. Download it right away. I'll go to Africa. I'll say, hey, get my content. I'll send them a link. Download it right now. Understand? Go and put it into your schools. Go put my nice, beautiful educational programs. You can find it on YouTube. But guess what? I realized to download it on YouTube, I realized I have over 600 videos right now on YouTube. So what are you going to do? You're going to my Mega Drive to download it. But if you want to get to my Mega Drive, you have to understand you have to sign up to Mega Drive. Whereas now, I realize once you sign up to my Mega Drive, you can only ever get my Mega Drive content by understanding that when you sign up to my Mega Drive, you'll find my video programs, you'll find everything I have, and then you can download it, and then you can share it around. But then what you'll learn and find out is that most people will never ever share you around. Most people don't want you successful. Most people don't want you successful. I want you successful. I'm not sure you don't want me successful because you're not grabbing my business card. I want you successful though. I want to help you. But you don't want to help me by sharing me around. I want to share you around. I want to share you because I understand that what's amazing is when you give me a name, I'll come and say, you come into my nice beautiful video program over here and share your name around. Guess what? I realize I'm much more generous. I understand that most people will just walk past me and would never want to share me around because they're not successful. I understand that successful people share people around. I understand that if you want a promotion today, come into my video, I'll promote your Instagram, I'll promote your social media, I'll promote you right away. I promise you, that's if you have the courage to do so. I understand that what's amazing every single day is I focus on different life areas to make sure that you just be generous. I promise you, just be generous and understand that I go on YouTube and I post everything on YouTube today because I have a nice, beautiful statistics from YouTube Studio, in terms of YouTube Studio, which is part of YouTube, that shows me how many people are watching my videos and which kind of demographic and all of this. So it's like a Google Analytics, or it's like a analytics to understand. Or it's like an analytics where I can go inside and watch all these nice beautiful programs, so I can go and see what videos and whatnot is giving me results and not. But what's amazing is realize I never hashtag my YouTube videos. I never hashtag on Instagram anymore. I mean, it's a waste of time. I mean, believe me. So what do? I get plastic money and I give it to other people to do it, and that's it. Or else they do that already. So understand that they want to make some plastic money on the side, so they want to waste their time. You give them plastic money and let them do it. I mean, understand that what's amazing is while they're doing that for you, or else they're increasing your popularity and they're helping you to help other people. I promise you that's that. I promise you, do you understand? So when you give them plastic money, or else they're doing the hashtags and they're not wasting time, but they're helping you to go help other people, and that's it. I mean, just be more recognizing yourself every single day. I mean, recognize yourself the most and you understand why you're going to be successful every single day. You focus upon different life tactics where you can help people, and then understand every single day, focus on yourself to grow. You focus on yourself to grow, and then understand this, you always plan a way. You plan an idea, you make sure you grow. You grow in ways that you can only imagine. I mean, guess what? I mean, never say that other people cannot do something. I mean, other people can always do something. I mean, make sure you understand that everybody has an idea. I mean, make sure you understand that nobody is limiting themselves right now. I mean, understand? Because everybody's still living. I mean, everybody's still alive. But understand that everybody can achieve what you want to achieve. I mean, everybody can do what you want to do. I mean, you can do what anybody else has ever done, but you can do it much better. But you have to understand to believe in yourself every single day. I can achieve anything right now. I promise you, I'm so unstoppable. I mean, understand? I don't need anybody else except I. I mean, understand? That's what Jesus says. Promise you, Jesus backs it up every single day. So when I go with Jesus Christ, I focus upon that beautiful soul, because I understand that's how I become. I become and I follow those who have a beautiful soul. And that's it. Promise you, my only mentor in life is Jesus Christ. I promise you, that's it. I promise you, that's my only mentor. I mean, understand? I only have one mentor in life, and that's Jesus Christ, because the nice, beautiful Bible has, I realize that's the first information of the world. I mean, there's no other information other than the Bible in life. I mean, everything else is the derivative of the Bible. I mean, in a sense, so I go to a nice, beautiful source of information. I mean, understand? And I learn about it every single day. It's a beautiful story about how Jesus went to Egypt and how it was with God and Moses and all these chapters in the nice, beautiful Bible. You go and read it, and you understand the beautiful story of Mary and Isaac and all these stories with Noah, and you understand every single day you can focus upon life itself. You can focus upon how to be great. You can focus upon making sure that your life is the greatest it can be every single day. Because when you focus upon making sure that your life is great, you'll focus upon ideas on growing. I promise you'll grow yourself into, never failure, but you'll grow yourself into growth. I mean, understand? You'll grow yourself into the best skill of the planet, which is communication. I mean, every single day you'll focus upon different abilities and different skills to plan your life on the go, and you'll focus upon different ways and methods to exceed your expectations and to exceed, I mean, make sure you focus on your expectations to exceed other people's expectations of you. I mean, I see a person over here, I see a divine being. I see divine beings around now. But I see somebody just cleaning the nice, beautiful rail. I mean, they're cleaners. I mean, understand? I mean, is that all you want to be? I mean, understand that you, or as if you're a cleaner of, let's say, the outside world, and you have to pick up rubbish, and you're working on a 9-to-5 job, and you're cleaning in a 9-to-5 job. I mean, guess what? I realize that's the worst position. I mean, understand? Because they make you work 12 hours a day. I mean, and guess what? You're getting jack shit. I mean, in a sense, so guess what? I realize that what's amazing is stay away from 9-to-5 and understand to go and get yourself a better job, because it's so easy to clean anything in terms of rubbish on the street. Or that's so easy. Or it's so easy to clean rubbish on the street. Or it's so easy to clean the steps. I mean, it's so easy to sit on the something and go around the shopping center and clean the floor. I mean, that's easy. I mean, you understand? But what's amazing is go and do this and go and do skills with people and go and give them leadership skills to never be cleaning rubbish on the floor. I mean, in a sense, so go and really be a leader and understand that today is the Serbian New Year's. So it's the 13th of January. I mean, every 13th of January is the Serbian New Year's. I mean, you understand? So what is amazing every single day is understand it's an Orthodox New Year's. First, there's Catholic and Orthodox. So there's always this kind of nice, beautiful going on where you understand there's always 2 New Year's going on every single day. But understand that what's amazing in my heart is New Year's is every single day. I understand, although, that you must never get confused about Catholics and Orthodox and why they make separate Christmases on separate days and separate New Years, and Chinese New Year is on a different day as well. So you must understand that all these New Years are just celebration days. I mean, just look at them as celebration days, and do not get confused about why is this one over here and why is this one over there. I mean, guess what? You must understand. You ask the why, you ask the questions, but understand that what's amazing is we get extra party. We get extra celebration. I mean, we get something new with this. I mean, Orthodox is just as important as Catholics. I mean, understand? I mean, I'm Christian, I'm also spiritual, but understand that I'm not Christian, I'm just spiritual. I mean, understand? I am born in a family that is Christians. I mean, understand? I'm born in a family that's Orthodox and Catholics together. I mean, my mum's family is Catholic, whereas my dad's family is Orthodox. I mean, who do I choose? I choose Jesus Christ. I just go spiritual. I mean, understand? So what's amazing every single day is focus upon understanding the methods of life, which is Christmas is every day. I mean, New Year's is every day. I mean, everything is every day for you. I mean, understand? I mean, today is every single day of your life going to be the best of your life. I mean, understand? I mean, it doesn't matter what day it is. I mean, it doesn't matter who you're going to be on New Year's Day with. I mean, understand that New Year's Day is today. I mean, be with yourself the most. I mean, understand that what's amazing every single day is focus upon different areas of life. But understand that the Serbian people today are going to Bonoring Sports Club, or they're going to the Bonoring Serbs Club. I mean, understand? And guess what? Or else that what's amazing is I never go there. Because why? Or else it's all nighttime. I mean, people are smoking there, and a woman singing, and one keyboard, I mean, understand? And alcohol at the bar, I mean, understand? And drugs and egotistical people. And people who never call me anywhere. I mean, so realize, I mean, I never go there. I mean, the woman, I mean, they rather go with the crowd than me. I realize either way, or as they look at drug addicts as more in terms of life than me. Or else either way, I never go there because of that. I mean, understand? I mean, look at my status there. I mean, understand, if I go there, I don't have to go I have to go, what? I never go there. But listen, you must understand that if you ever decide to go to these places, you understand that it's not for you. You must understand to never ever go to a place where it's like a kafana or like a nightclub where you have to go and sit with other people and ask them to sit with them. I mean, understand? Because you're never invited in the first place. I mean, in a sense, to realize that what's amazing is never go there. Or as if they don't invite you, you'll never go there. I mean, understand? Because they don't like you. I mean, realize it's an alcohol drug party. I mean, guess what? I mean, forget about it. I mean, what's amazing is before sunset today, I'm already indoors. I'm already ready to grow you. I'm ready to do something about business to help you. I mean, they're going to just waste their life on drugs. I mean, in a sense, to realize that it's nothing. I mean, just a bit of music. I put on my music. I have a much better voice than that woman. I have a much better voice than them. Or is that what's amazing is I go and focus upon myself and what I'm doing today, because I understand what's important is I grow them. Well, they never grow you though. I mean, you understand? Or is they never write books about helping your life? Or is they never help you on YouTube channel? You understand? Or is they never even have an Instagram that can help your life? I mean, now most of them have an Instagram, but guess what I realize? It's private Instagram, or it's nothing real. I mean, in a sense, I realize, I mean, those who have an actual, let's say, public Instagram is just for the Serbian community. I mean, in a sense, or in other areas of life, it's just for something, let's say, between them. Whereas it's nothing to help really the world. I mean, understand? I mean, you must understand that what's amazing is get away from the crowd. I get away from the Serbian community of Sydney, Australia. I get away from the Croatian people too, because guess what? I realize that I grew up around Serbian people. I mean, understand? But guess what? I realize that it's because I need to be great. Or else they want to be staying together for the next 72 years. I mean, they want to hold each other's hands. I mean, do you understand? I don't want to hold your hand. I don't want to hold anybody's hand. I mean, understand? I just hold my hand. I hold my hand in terms of my eye. I realize either way, I go around the world helping people with information much more than them, and I become much more of a success. So either way, I understand that what's amazing, I realize I communicate myself into success every single day. I focus on different life strategies to get me there, but I understand I'm planning my life right now. I understand that's an amazing part of my equation. Or else the amazing part of my equation is that I can plan on my video and my life. And that's how Tony Robbins says. And either way, you must understand that when I realized that information, I was in Cairns, Australia in 2020. Or else now, he says in his nice, beautiful online webinar that the best way to make life in terms of to plan your life today is on a video. So do these online webinars every single day and try to get people in your webinars, and that's it. Or else that's what he says, but that's the way that's the way it is. Or else, although you must understand, you don't have to go live on Facebook. I never go on live on Facebook. I never go live on Instagram. I realize it's crap quality already. Or else that you must understand, this is beautiful quality because I don't have to be live and talking to people who are on Facebook right now. I don't have to talk to them. You understand? I talk to them once I do this video, upload it online, and that's how I talk to them. I don't talk to them live. Or else if you want to see me live, you invite me. And then guess what? Or else I'll come and do a nice beautiful public speaking event for free. I mean, that's what I do it for anyway, on the street. I do it for free. But I love to do it. I love to understand every single day to give people ideas so I can succeed. I succeed in different methods. I succeed in different equations and obstacles in ways that I have no obstacles. I mean, in a sense, every single day, I focus on better communication. But understand to get yourself something where it's affordable. So if you give it to somebody else, I mean, make sure you understand that it's affordable for you. I mean, make sure that you understand that if they drop it, I mean, get yourself a new one. I mean, do not get angry about your life. I mean, understand? I mean, it's just plastic. I mean, guess what? I mean, every single day, understand to never gamble your money away. I mean, don't go playing sports bet and the TAB in Australia. I mean, don't go playing the horses and the Melbourne Cup and all this. I mean, don't even be in those places where they gamble. I mean, don't go to the casino because there's nothing to do there. I mean, there's nothing to do at the casino. I don't even go to the casino because the casino is a stupid place to be. I mean, guess what? I realize it's smart to be there when you're a music producer. I mean, that's it. I realize if you go to the casino Australia and you're a music producer at Crown Casino in Melbourne and also in nice beautiful Sydney, because I've been to the casinos of Australia. I've been to the nice beautiful Cairns one. I've been to the nice beautiful Perth one. I've been to the Sydney one. I've been to the Melbourne one. I've been to the Brisbane one. Whereas now, either way, you must understand that Brisbane has a casino run. Whereas now, I don't know about that, but I understand that what's amazing is I understand that Brisbane is a nice, beautiful place to be. I broach that. Although you must understand that what's amazing is sometimes go back on something if you've never been there. I broach that. What's amazing is I realize Townsville. Whereas now, I don't know if they have a casino or not. But what's amazing is I understand I've been to the Hobart Casino. I mean, in a sense, so I've been 5 casinos around Australia, but I understand every single day that what's amazing is focus upon a greater lifestyle. I mean, in a sense, so when you focus upon a greater lifestyle, I mean, say the truth, and as truth shall set you free. I mean, in a sense, so either way, what is the truth? I mean, the truth is information. So focus upon information giving. I mean, if somebody lies to you, I mean, you have to understand that you'll find out eventually. I mean, guess what? Or as this Serbian individual says, I go and ask him a question, for example, and I say, where is people going to go for the Serbian New Year's? I mean, understand? And guess what? I realize that what happens is, or as this individual says, I mean, they're going to Bonnering, I mean, and there's a bit of a carnival. But understand either way that my biological dad says there's nothing going on around town. I mean, now what's happening? I mean, one individual saying there's nothing going around town, and the other one is saying that there is something happening. I mean, guess what? I realize 2 information products, but one's lying and one's not. I mean, you understand? So what happens is I go and find out. I go on the actual Instagram of Bonnering, and I go and find out exactly in the story, and I see that there is something happening in the nice beautiful Bonnering, and that Kennyvale, I don't even know about that because I need another reference point about that one. But what's amazing is, so far, it adds to the equation that this gentleman over here is saying the truth, but my biological dad says nothing's going on because he's not going there. I mean, you understand? Or else he's not going to go there. I mean, that's it. I mean, either way, I find out. Because either way, he's not updating himself about it. But he's just off the top of his head doing it. I mean, he never found out for himself. So either way, you must understand who is lying. I mean, none of them are lying, really. But if you find out information that one individual is saying one thing and another individual is saying another thing, I mean, go and find out for yourself. I mean, in a sense, so either way, you must understand that now I don't talk to people online because I have no need to. I have no need to talk to you unless you have an idea to give me. Or else, I mean, if you talk to me and you have something to give me and you're smart, I'll talk to you. Or if you're not smart and you just swear at me, I'll never talk to you. I never talk to people who swear at me. I never talk to people who are stupid. I mean, understand? I never talk to those people. I talk to people who are smart. I mean, I talk to people who add some value. I talk to people who are sincere and honest about me. I mean, I realize that some individual comes up to me on Instagram and says, join my group, but he has no Instagram face in terms of, there's no Instagram profile photo on his Instagram. I realize I just joined a group because I want to see what is going on. And it's some gaming application and there's 55 people in there. And so far they're, let's say, cheering me on at the first. I realize they're cheering me on. And I give some content over here and here, and after 2 days, I realize they're already aggressive on me. I realize they're already saying, get lost, and who the F is Danny, and what you want from this group, and all of this. So either way, I'm just learning, and then they start really saying for me to put on the coronavirus, or they're saying for me to put on the coronavirus mask while I do this, and they start to criticize me really, and they start to really, let's say, hate me now, and they're starting to really be intense about resentment about me. I don't know why. Otherwise, it's because I'm giving content and because I'm successful. So what do? I just left the group because they're people who hate me. Otherwise, they turn loving for 1 second, and then after 2 days, otherwise they already hate me. I mean, in a sense, so I leave the group. I don't be around people who are throwing rude words at me and who are throwing words of criticism to tackle me down or something. So either way, you must understand that there are no rude words. I just don't go around people who show me hate. I mean, understand? I don't go around people who are stupid. I don't be around those people. I mean, understand? So go and find yourself a better crowd. I mean, go and find yourself people who can communicate. So I'm one of the individuals in Australia who can actually communicate. I can communicate clearly and I communicate with effort. So this is life. I mean, understand that in life, nothing happens effortlessly. I mean, understand? I mean, nothing happens effortlessly. I mean, you are born today with effort. I mean, you are walking today with effort. So if you believe that you can go throughout life effortlessly, you have to give some effort first to understand what that is. You must understand that everything is effort. Or else there may be a homeless individual on the street. I mean, it's the same amount of effort. I mean, they are just not speaking up, or else they just choose to watch other people and be on the street and ask for money. I mean, guess what? I mean, when I give you money, or else you're a homeless. I mean, if you're a homeless individual, you must understand. I give you my business card, and if you throw it away, you threw around 600 hours of knowledge, which is all money in the world and more. You must understand that nobody's homeless, but understand that if there are individuals homeless around you, I mean, don't be giving them food and drink. Understand? Because that's not something that helps them. Or else what helps them is information. I mean, get yourself up and start getting yourself into a better equation with reading. You understand? Because money in terms of plastic is not going to help you. Or else what helps you is the information you're giving. I mean, understand that. I mean, understand that when you're giving information, you shall receive more. You shall give more. You shall sow more. You should actually be the best you can be every single day. So understand that today, I understand that nobody wants to join my Nice Beautiful public speaking program. Or is it not interesting enough? I mean, they understand, I mean, they have no effort. I mean, they have no success to even speak with me. Because understand that what's amazing is a couple people are sharing me around today. I understand other people may look at my Instagram or whatever. I understand that no matter what, that what's amazing is I get around 100 views a day. I understand that every single day, that 100 people are watching my YouTube channel in a way that they're just arriving on it and they're just watching it, but not really, let's say, watching my videos in terms of I understand that when I go into my videos now, I see my videos, I see they just want to see my actual profile, and that's it. I understand that in the past month, I have 1,200 and something people who just went into my Instagram in the past month. Or else now, is it slow? I don't really care if it's slow or not. But what's amazing is I follow the trend of how many followers do I have, and that's it. I don't care about the statistics of 1,000 followers. I mean, I don't care if 1 billion people come into my Nice Beautiful Instagram. I mean, you're saying? I mean, you understand? I mean, guess what? I realize I care to see how many followers do I have. I mean, guess what? I realize if I have 110 followers, but 1 billion people came to see my Instagram today, I mean, what's the big deal? I mean, 1 billion people came to see your Instagram and none of them are following you. I mean, come on. I mean, who cares about them and how many profile visits you have? I mean, understand? I mean, who cares how many people are actually watching your YouTube channel? I mean, who cares how many people are watching the click-through rate and all that? I mean, what matters is how many subscribers do you have and how many followers do you have. I'm pretty sure that's the only update. I mean, when you go into Instagram, I mean, that's the only statistics you ever need. You understand? Pretty sure it's so simple. I don't even need the YouTube studio anymore. I don't need that stupid application. I don't need Instagram application. You understand? I already have what I need. I'm pretty sure I have my Mega Drive and that's more than enough. But what's amazing is my Instagram is my Nice Beautiful landing page. I mean, understand? Otherwise, I mean, either way, I find a landing page. But guess what? I realize every single day, I focus on the best landing page on the planet, which is Instagram. I mean, understand? I realize now, why is Instagram? I'm pretty sure now, my best landing page is actually my Mega Drive. But I go and use Instagram along with that, and I connect it together, and I put all my bio links, and I integrate all the links together, and I make sure I go and create some skills, and I give you skills all day long, and I just go and do that all day long. I create some skills. I go and focus upon growth every single day in a different method, in terms of a different method. And then I go back on my words to pronunciate my words better. And when I do that daily, I focus on better techniques. I promise you, when I go and do better techniques daily, I'll go and focus upon different areas of equations and different skill sets and different ways of being and saying something so that I can learn how to grow. And then once I do that, I focus upon giving you those ideas. But in this nice, beautiful video today, I'm learning already much better than yesterday. I'm already learning some skills I've learned in terms of my life today. I understand I realize either way that what's amazing is an idiom is something that you learn. Otherwise, you learn everything in terms of an idiom is a nice, beautiful word that actually helps you. But understand that, for example, today in terms of what I've actually learned, I understand that either way, you get something that's affordable like a microphone. You must understand that when you're really, really going around the world, you're traveling and growing your nice, beautiful conversation with yourself in a journal and without a video as well. And understand every single day that everything I'm teaching you right now in my journal, recap the video every single time. When you're speaking with people on the microphone or let's say in real life, you have to be able to speak faster than them. And you have to be able to go and exit the conversation with them as quickly as possible. Understand either way that when somebody approaches you to speak with you, you speak with them. But when you have to go, you go. Understand? Don't be with them 50 hours when you have to do something. Be smart and have everything you ever need. But if you want that, you have to grab my information, because my information helps you. Unfortunately, that's something that actually does help. But your information is what helps. So it doesn't matter how big you are in the physical world, or else it doesn't matter how strong you are. Unfortunately, what matters is how much are you giving information. I understand that when a woman goes to me in Kansas and she says that she goes for muscle, she goes for plastic muscle, the physical muscle over my face. So either way, I don't care about that. Or else what I care about is I give knowledge. I give knowledge. I understand how much I've given in knowledge. So that's something much more than my muscles. My muscles are here to stay. This foot, in terms of this skin and all this, is going to be in this world. But my information is something invincible. This information is something you can never touch. You can never touch it. Understand? How can you touch it? You can only read it. You can only try to absorb it. You can never really destroy it, can you? What can you destroy? You can destroy my skin. You can rip off my arm you can rip off my arm socket. You can rip off my fingers. You can cut off my head. But guess what? You can never take my information away from me. Understand? You can never take it away from me. I promise you, when I add more to the equation of information, that's something that only helps. You can never take away the Bible from this world. Unfortunately, you can never do it, because information rules the world. Understand? So either way, you must understand that if you try to take away information from people, you then try to kill them. You actually try to kill them. So either way, you must understand to never do that. You must understand, so go add to the equation. Go give people knowledge so you never kill people. Understand that anybody who's a serial killer wants to take away information, and they don't want other people successful, and that's why they go and kill. But if you want other people successful, you have to speak up on the microphone like I am, and you'll never kill other people because you're giving information. So that's the only commodity. The only commodity of a stock market every single day is focusing upon different areas to help people. And when you help people, you focus on different seminars and different ways of gaining and different ways of being. And when you do that, you focus on planning a life in a different way, and you focus upon making sure that your voice is heard. When you have a voice that's heard every single day, you focus upon how to do that. When you do that every single day, you focus upon how to teach it. When you teach it with yourself. Guess what? Realize you must never go with other people to learn. You go yourself and learn. Go on your own and learn. You don't need other people. You don't need seminars around you. You just need yourself. You just need to understand you have YouTube. There are plenty of seminars, there are plenty of seminars going on around the world. But guess what? I realize what's amazing is you can go and tune in to those seminars in YouTube. Go and learn. My audiobook equation now, and where I actually read from, is just YouTube now. I use audible.com in terms of an audiobook. I may download or actually give some money to get an audiobook or something, but I go and read that on a plane. I realize that what's even amazing, I don't even need an audiobook program anymore in terms of Audible. I understand that what's amazing is I already have information of the day, because I want to be updating myself with the day to day. So I have 30 mentors who post 30 videos a day. Understand? 30 videos every 24 hours is coming up on my YouTube channel. And then what I do is I have YouTube Premium anyway. So what I do is I connect all the videos together, I download them, and I go on the plane and I read on the plane. All those videos. I download them with free Wi-Fi. Understand? So never use your own Wi-Fi. Never use the Wi-Fi that you give money for. Understand? So use free Wi-Fi. I mean, you understand? So go and use something like a restaurant Wi-Fi around you, or library, or something like that, or accommodation center around you. And understand that hotels today have the best Wi-Fi. I mean, motels today and hostels have Wi-Fi, free Wi-Fi. Whereas now, either way, you must understand that I have two phones. Whereas I have two phones because one phone has my real number, and my other phone is just to get discounts. Whereas my other phone, I change my number every single month. Because every single month, I'd rather give $15 to get 40 gigabytes of free data than give $40 every single month to get the same amount of data. Because when you're a new startup fund, in terms of you have a new prepaid card, in terms of, or you have a new SIM card every single month, you get vouchers that are $15 for the same amount of gigabytes. And I save $25 a month on my internet just by having two phones. I mean, you understand? So when I go and do that every single day, I go and focus upon making sure everybody has quality of information to give, and then that way I receive much more by giving. I understand I never try to take away from people. I never try to take away anything. I understand that what's amazing is I focus upon a better life. I promise you, when I focus upon a better life, I focus on giving. I focus on giving something I have every single day. I promise you, every single day I do that. I focus every single day to make sure that you're growing. I promise you, when you grow up, you have to be a star. You have to make sure every single day you have to create your legacy. You have to understand every single day to be fast on your feet, to communicate. But I feel great now. I feel great right now because I understand that I can speak in front of a crowd, and it's very effective to do so, and it's very easy because I've been doing it over time. I understand that now my communication is really growing, and it's really growing faster than ever, and actually see how my nice beautiful life is ahead of me in terms of my eye. I understand that what's amazing is never step on your cables in terms of your microphone cables. I mean, if you have microphone or cables around you, never ever step on the cable. I mean, guess what? I mean, never step on cables or technology. I mean, respect your technology. I mean, respect the technology you have in terms of cables and everything. So realize that what's amazing is plenty of people know it all, but what's amazing is just know one word. I mean, just know the I. I promise you, that's it. I promise you, even if they know it all, you just know the word I. I promise you, that's all I know. That's all I know in terms of my eye. I promise you, every single day I focus upon that eye. I focus upon growth because I know nothing except my eye. I promise you, that's how I really grow. I grow through different ways. I grow through different strategies. I make sure every single day that we're focusing upon a better life. And when you're focusing upon a better life, I mean, focus upon greatness. I mean, focus upon making sure that everybody's great around you, and that's how you be a star.